Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So in this video, we will be discussing the top 10 WhatsApp automations that you can set up with Pabbly Connect, and that too with a step-by-step guide to all of them. So as you all know, WhatsApp is one of the most popular social messaging application out in the market. And you can automate a lot of tasks related to WhatsApp, like sending a WhatsApp message to your new leads to nurture them, or sending work-related updates to your employees and team members. Also, you can send your new product details, birthday wishes, or festival wishes to your customers too. And not just this, you can automate a lot of tasks related to WhatsApp, which we are going to discuss in this complete guide. And we will be discussing a step-by-step process that how you can set up all of these automations by yourself. So without any further delay, let's start.
Hello and welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, we will see how you can use WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect to automate your WhatsApp related tasks. So WhatsApp Cloud API is the official API service of WhatsApp created by Meta. And using it, you can actually send or receive messages on your WhatsApp account. So here how it is going to work and how you can use it with Pabbly Connect to automate it. Let's see. So here guys, you can see that we have created a workflow inside Pabbly Connect. So let's start with our trigger window. Now here in trigger window, in choose app, search for WhatsApp Cloud API. Just select it. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as message notification. By selecting this trigger event, it will basically give us a message notifications. It will send us some data that whenever a message is sent, delivered or received on our Cloud API account. So just select the trigger event. And after selecting a trigger event, here you can see that Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, you can connect your WhatsApp Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect. And how you can make this connection? Here the help text says, please follow the steps explained under WhatsApp Cloud API notification section here. So here in the help text, you can see a hyperlink. Just click on that link and it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this page, you will see all the details regarding WhatsApp Cloud API. And when you will scroll down, here you can see a section named as WhatsApp Cloud API notification. And under it, you can see a step-by-step guide that how you can set up the trigger of WhatsApp Cloud API using this webhook URL. So let's see. Now here you can see this webhook URL. You just have to copy this webhook URL from here. And after copying it, just go to your Cloud API account. Now after creating a WhatsApp Cloud API account, we have reached to this app dashboard page. If you haven't created your WhatsApp Cloud API account yet, don't worry, we have a separate dedicated video on that too, on how you can set up your Cloud API account. And the link of that video will be in the description box below. After creating this account and reaching to this app dashboard, on the left side here you can see some options under WhatsApp. Out of it, just click on this configurations button over here. After coming to this configurations page, here you can see that I have already added a webhook URL over here. Now here guys, you can just change the webhook URL. So I'll just click on this edit button. I will just clear the existing webhook URL and we are going to paste the same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us in the trigger window. Just copy it from here and paste it over here in this callback URL section. Then it is asking us a verify token. Now here, what is the verify token and how you can get that? So as I told you on this page on our forum where we have given the step-by-step guide, here you can see that it is clearly written we have to enter this text as the verify token. Just copy this text from here, Pabbly FB webhook token, and then just paste it over here. After pasting this, just click on this verify and save button. And then we can see that this webhook URL is added on our WhatsApp Cloud API account. And we have connected Cloud API with Pabbly Connect in this trigger window using the webhook URL. Now, every time we receive a new notification, new message notification, a message is sent, delivered or received on our Cloud API account, we will get those details inside Pabbly Connect. So in this way, you can set up the message notification. You can basically set up the WhatsApp Cloud API trigger over here. Now, after setting up this trigger, let's test this trigger once. So we will just go to my WhatsApp web account and then we are going to send a message, a WhatsApp message on the same number which I have registered with WhatsApp Cloud API. So my WhatsApp account is opened and this is the chart of the registered WhatsApp Cloud API number. So here I'm going to send a message, for example, hello, we are just testing. So this is the message which I'm going to send. Just click on the send button. And right now, a message is sent on the same number which I have registered with WhatsApp Cloud API. And because we have connected the WhatsApp Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL, we will see the message which we have just now sent. The same message details will be received inside our Pabbly Connect trigger window as well. And yes guys, here you can see that in our Pabbly Connect trigger window, we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the same details over here as well. So here you can see that we have received the text message. We have the timestamp that at what date and time this message was received. We have the sender's phone number, WhatsApp number basically, and also the body of the text message which they have sent. So in this way guys, you can see that we have successfully received the messages which the users or the customers were sending us on our Cloud API account inside Pabbly Connect. Now after setting up this trigger guys, what we have to do, we have to move to actions. So in this way you can set up the trigger and get the messages or notifications inside Pabbly Connect from your Cloud API account. Now let's move to action step, and here in action step once again search for WhatsApp Cloud API. Just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, we have two different action events for WhatsApp Cloud API. First one is the send message template action, and second one is send text message action. So let's start with send message template. Just select it, click on connect and select add new connection. Now here in the action window, we have to connect our WhatsApp Cloud API account once again. And this time to make the connection, we have to enter the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID of our Cloud API account. So guys, here you must be thinking from where you can get all of these details. So you can get the phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID from app dashboard page of Cloud API. Just go to the app dashboard page, go to this getting started section, and here at this page you can see the phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID of your Cloud API account. Just copy these details from here and paste it over here in this Pabbly Connect connection window. And then it is also asking us for the token. But the token which we get on this WhatsApp Cloud API dashboard page is a temporary access token. Now this means this token will expire every 24 hours. But don't worry guys, there is a way by which you can generate a permanent access token which will never expire. So here guys, in the same forum page of Pabbly Connect where we have added all the details for WhatsApp Cloud API, you can see there is a video. You can just refer to this video, come to this page, refer to this video, and you will see a step-by-step guide on how you can generate a permanent access token for WhatsApp Cloud API. You can refer to that video, generate the permanent access token, and after generating the token, here you can see that you just have to enter that token over here. By entering that token over here and clicking on save, you will connect your WhatsApp Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect. So enter the permanent access token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID to connect your Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect in the action step. Right now in this video, I'm just selecting my existing connection which I've already made, and we will click on save. After clicking on save, here you can see that the first thing it asks us is the template name. So after connecting our Cloud API account, the first thing it is asking us template name, and here you must be thinking, what is this template? So template is basically a predefined WhatsApp message which we have already created in our Cloud API account. So to initiate a conversation with any of our WhatsApp user to send the message first, we have to create a template message in our Cloud API account, and then we have to get that template approved from Facebook, or should I say Meta. And once our message template is approved, you can use that template message to send messages to your customers or users using WhatsApp Cloud API. So in the drop-down below template name, you can see a list of all the templates which we have already created inside Cloud API. So you can use any template among all of these to send the messages. And to create a new template according to your choice, you just have to go to this app dashboard page, scroll down, come to this step 2, and at last here you can see a hyperlink. Just click on it and it will take you to the message template page of WhatsApp Cloud API. And here in this page, you can see a list of all the templates which you have created on your Cloud API account can be seen over here. By clicking on this create template button, you can actually start creating the message template of your choice, and then after creating the template, you can basically add variables or dynamic text or images or headers in that template as well. Now, if you want to learn how you can create a message template of your choice, we have a dedicated video on template creation inside WhatsApp Cloud API 2. And the link of that video will also be in the description box below. You can refer to the video and learn how you can generate WhatsApp message template inside Cloud API. So here guys, in this video, just for an example, we will have a look on this template named as exam application gen. So here this is a template which I have created, And here you can see that this is the message which I want to send. So this message says, hello Demi dear. And here in the body section, you will see there is a number added in double curly braces. Now you will think, what are these numbers? In this complete body of the message, I have added these numbers in double curly braces multiple times. Here is 1, here is 2, and here is 3. So guys, in this WhatsApp message, after the dear, I wanted to mention a name of the person. But the name of the person will be keep on changing for every new message I send to my users. So this means the name of the person is a dynamic text. It's a variable. And to add these kind of dynamic text, add these kind of variables in our template message, we add this body field, we add this variable. So we write numbers in double curly braces and the text in place of these numbers can be entered inside Pabbly Connect. So this is the kind of message which I have created. Dear, after dear, we will be mentioning the name of the user. Then this message says, just a reminder, your application is due on, and here in the to section, we wanted to mention some date, and the date will be also keep on changing. So we have added another body field, another variable over here. We will not be able to accept any application for, and here we have the name of the examination over here for mid-sem exam. The name of the examination will be also keep on changing. So we have added another variable, the third variable in this message. Exam went after this date. So submit your application as soon as possible. Thanks, regards. So here guys, this is the kind of message I have created, message template. You can basically create any message template of your choice and add as many variables as you want according to your requirement. So we are taking an example of this message template, exam underscore application underscore gen. So let's select this template in Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, from the drop down below template name, we will be selecting exam underscore application underscore gen. Just select the template. After selecting your template message, the language code and template ID are automatically detected. So you don't have to actually make any changes over here. And then it asks us recipient mobile number. Now here guys, in this field of recipient mobile number, as you can guess, we have to enter the WhatsApp number of the user to whom we want to send the messages using Cloud API and this automation. And the help text below it says, enter the recipient mobile number with country code without plus sign. Example this. So we have to enter the mobile number of the user to whom we want to send the WhatsApp message with country code but without the plus sign. So here I'm just going to enter the mobile number of my account. But here I have manually entered it, but instead of this, you can also map the response of some other application from triggers or the above steps over here. After entering the recipient mobile number, here it is asking us body field 1, body field 2 and body field 3. So in our template message, we have created 3 different body fields. We have added 3 variables. And what is the text which we want to put in place of these body fields, these variables in the message which we are sending? We have to enter that text over here. For example, in this video, I'm just taking example of the same name, demo dummy. We are using the same date. And then here I'm just entering the same exam name as well. And after entering the text in place of these body fields, just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here we have received some response in the action window. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the template message which we have selected is been sent with all of these details on the same number which we have entered in the recipient mobile number field. So let's check it. We will go to a WhatsApp account. And yes guys, here you can see that the same message, the same template message which we have created is been sent to us on our WhatsApp number. So in this way guys, you can see that we have successfully added this action event. You can use this action event of WhatsApp Cloud API of send template message inside Pabbly Connect. Now after this, let's move to our second action event which we had. That is send text message. So you can use this send text message action event without any template creation. But for that, the customer or the user needs to initiate the conversation you first. So whenever the user will initiate the conversation with you, they will send you a WhatsApp message. Then after that, you can use this action event to send the messages. So let's select this action event, click on connect, select the existing connection and click on save. And after clicking on save, here you can see that this action event only asks us 2 things. The recipient mobile number to whom we want to send the message and the WhatsApp message. So here guys, in the recipient mobile number, once again, we are going to enter the same mobile number. And then here in message section, let's enter the message as hello. This is a real time test. And then let's hit on this save and send test request button. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here we have received a response, and then you can see the same message is once again sent to the same mobile number which we have entered over here. As you can see over here, the same message is received. Now this is because first we have initiated the conversation. First the user has sent you a message, they have initiated a conversation with you. That is why you can use this action event to send the message only in that condition. Otherwise, to initiate a conversation with your users first, you have to basically first create a template message, and then you have to send that particular template message to the users only. So in this way, you can use WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect and automate your WhatsApp related tasks. So we have seen what are the triggers and actions WhatsApp Cloud API offers inside Pabbly Connect. And there is one bonus tip, guys. Here you will notice I have actually turned off this automation workflow. Now this is because if you use the WhatsApp Cloud API message notification trigger and send message action in the same automation workflow, it will basically create a loop. It will keep on sending the WhatsApp message from the action, and after sending the message, we will get the response in the trigger window of the message notification. And once again, this automation workflow will be executed, it will be initiated, and then again we will be creating a loop that of sending the messages, receiving the notification, and then automation workflow is executed. So once again, we will be keep on sending the messages. So it is just a suggestion that do not use this trigger and the action in the same automation workflow without adding any kind of filter condition or any other application.
How to send WhatsApp messages with quick reply and call to action button. So in this video, we will learn how you can automatically send the WhatsApp messages along with these kind of call to action buttons so that your leads can click on this button, reach out to you very quickly, and which will ultimately increase your conversion rate. So if you also want to increase your conversion rate by adding these kind of buttons, just follow this video till end and I'll show you the process step by step. So this is the spreadsheet where I'm having the data of all the business leads, and I'm going to send the automatic WhatsApp message to each person one by one along with a call to action button. For that, I need to connect to my Google Sheet with an application which can actually send the WhatsApp messages, and I'm going to connect these two with the help of Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an integration and automation software. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now firstly, you will have to create your free account from this button. I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to sign in directly and clicking on access now, and you will also get free tasks to test this automation in the free account of Pabbly Connect. Now firstly, click on this button create workflow, and basically we are start creating our automation from this button. Firstly, you will have to provide a name, enter workflow name here. I am providing a random name as send WhatsApp message with buttons from Google Sheets. Now click on this blue button create once again, and you will see two boxes in front of you. These are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example that let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, whenever the lead is added in Google Sheet application, send a message via WhatsApp Cloud API application. Well, what is this application all about? The WhatsApp Cloud API, I will tell you later in the video. Firstly, we are going to set our trigger application, which is going to be Google Sheets. Since I'm having my data in the Google spreadsheet only, now you will have to choose the trigger event, which is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now you will see a webhook URL and few set of instructions will appear in front of you, and basically we are going to connect our spreadsheet with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. So you will have to follow these instructions one by one. I have copied this URL and I am going back to my spreadsheet, and here I am going to select this extension, then add on, then click on get on, and here I will search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now, after searching for the Pabbly Connect webhooks, I will actually get this add-on. Well, I have already installed this add-on in my account, but you need to install it first. For now, I am closing this window, and when I will click on this extension, I will actually find my Pabbly Connect webhooks option here. You will also choose the same and click on initial setup. And here exactly we are going to paste our webhook URL. Okay, so this is the field. I have pasted my webhook URL. Now it is asking for the trigger column. Well, trigger column is actually the last data entry column. Basically, on the filling of which particular column you would like the system to trigger. So I am going to select the C column as my trigger column. Okay, so as soon as the C column will be filled, as soon as the data will be filled in the particular row, basically in the last column, the system will trigger and it will send this particular data to Pabbly Connect, and this is how the automation will take place. Now I will click on this button send test, and you will see the data will be sent immediately. The test data sent successfully. Dummy user was the name, this was the number, and here is the email address. Well, click on submit, close this particular option, and you can see that the same data has been sent. Let me go back to Pabbly Connect and check for the same data, and you can see the response has been initiated, the response has been received immediately. Here is the trigger column which we have actually set. This is the spreadsheet name, here's the ID, here's the sheet name, the sheet ID again, here is the row index, and further we have the phone number, name, and the email. So the first step of our integration is actually successful, which was collecting the data first in the Pabbly Connect. Now we want to send the WhatsApp message to this particular person, basically to this particular person. Well, I have used this dummy number, but while sending the actual message, I will show you what exactly you will have to do. But for now, I will move further with this particular section only, alright? Now I want to compose a WhatsApp message along with a call to action button. Yes, I'll be telling you that how you can actually send a WhatsApp message along with the call to action button. So you will have to choose your next application, and here I am going to select WhatsApp Cloud API. Well, it is the official API of WhatsApp which Facebook has recently launched, and we are going to send the WhatsApp message via this particular application only. And in action event, I will choose send template message. Well, I will explain you this template message in the video only. Just come with me and I'll tell you everything. Click on connect, click on add new connection. Basically, we are connecting our WhatsApp Cloud API account with the Pabbly Connect, for which it is asking for the token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. Now, how you can reach to this website and how you can actually get these details, I'll tell you. You will have to open your browser and type developers.facebook.com. Okay, so I have reached to the website and I'm already logged into the website. So I will directly click on this my app section, and here you will see I have created several apps: my connect message app, for comment test, testing 1 2 3. Well, the very first thing you will have to do is also create an app, and after creating an app, generate a permanent token. You will have to perform these two things, for which I have already attached a video in my description box, and you can actually watch that video and learn the process of creating an app and the process of creating a permanent token. Well, I have already created the app, so I am going to directly open this particular app, and in the left side you will find an option of WhatsApp. So I'm going to select the same and click on getting started, and here exactly I will actually find those three details: the token, the business account, basically the phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. So copy this token, and again let me tell you, I am using this temporary access token, but make sure you use the permanent token which I am telling you to generate. Okay, this token will expire in 23 hours. Well, I am just creating this video to show you how connections can be made and how the WhatsApp messages can be sent. That is why I am using this temporary token, but again you will have to generate the permanent token, and you can even visit this particular link for the reference. Now it is asking for the phone number ID. Again, copy and paste it here. And the last thing is the WhatsApp business account ID. Well, again, I have copied and pasting it here. Click on save and you will see your account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. You can see it is showing connected. Now it is asking for the template name, language code, selected template ID. Well, what is this template? Basically, while sending the WhatsApp messages, you will have to create a message template first, and then you will have to get it approved via Facebook. Then only you can actually initiate the conversation with your customers. Well, let me take you to my WhatsApp Cloud API account, and under this step 2, you will find this option of here. Basically, click on this hyperlink and you will find various message templates which I have already created and even get it approved. You can see the status of these templates is actually active and few templates are even rejected. So firstly, you will have to create a template from this button. Again, I'm not going to create the template from scratch. You can actually find the video in the description box. For now, I will show you my message template which I have actually created for sending the WhatsApp messages along with the call to action buttons. So you can see the template name is actually send message with buttons. I have chosen the English language and this is the header. Well, I have not selected any header. In case you want to attach any header along with your WhatsApp message, you can actually select the same. Text and media, both the things can be added in the text. In fact, in the media, you can either attach the image, video or the document as well. Yes, it has lot of option. I will be clicking on none once again, and whatever the message you will create in this particular box, you can actually find the preview for the same here from the right side. You can see I have composed this particular message, hello one. Well, what is this one? This is actually a variable, and whatever the values I want to keep on changing. Well, I want the name should appear in place of this variable every time I have the new data from the Google Sheet. So that is why I have kept the value in the form of variable. We got an inquiry from you last week for a stay in a resort. Currently, we are giving a discount of 20% on that. Book your rooms quickly. The offer will last only for a week. Jungle Resort team, and you can even find the same thing here exactly. And here the name will be changed every time I will get the new data from my sheet. And let me first increase this zoom percentage so that you can see everything clearly. Okay, so you can notice in my message template, basically in the preview section, I have even added 2 buttons along with the message. Now from where and how I have added these 2 buttons, I will explain you this. Once you will scroll down, you will actually find the option of button, which are actually optional. It is up to you whether you would like to add any buttons or not along with your message, and you can create up to 2 buttons that let customers respond to your message or take action. So how about I first actually tell you in the fresh template that how exactly you can create a template. So I have selected a category as marketing, and I'm going to provide a random name. Let's say my message template name is random only, and just going to select this English as the language and will click on continue, and you will see this is how I can actually reach to this particular section. I'm going to leave all the data, all the fields blank, and will take you to the button section directly. Read the instructions. We recommend adding the marketing opt-out button. Allow customers to request to opt out of all marketing message. This can help reduce blocks from customers and increase your quality rating. Well, you should actually provide such type of button so that if a user is getting the messages from you is actually not interested in getting the messages, they can simply opt out from the button. This is actually considered as good marketing strategy, as in this way you will be able to target the relevant audience. Now let me show you the options which you will get in the button section. First is the none, in case you don't want to attach any button. Now Either you can attach a call to action button, marketing opt out button, or a custom button. So first I'll show you the marketing opt out button. Once you will click over there, you will simply have to click on this checkbox and you can see your button will be added automatically of stop promotions. How about I provide some random text in this particular box? Okay, so I have added few content so that you can see the preview of the message very clearly. This is going to be the message and this is how the stop promotions button will look like. Well, I am actually interested in adding a call to action button, so that is why I'm going to select the same, and here you can actually add two buttons. One is actually added and second one is given, basically the option is given for adding a new button, add another button. Now you just have to choose the type of the action, whether it is going to be a phone number, basically a contact now button, or it should be the visit website button. And let's say I am going to keep one button as the phone number, the second button as the visit website, and here you will have to provide the text to your button. Let's say I am giving the text as contact us and visit our website. Okay, this is going to be the text, and if it is actually the number, you can select your country code. I am going to select the code of India since I am from India, and finally you can add your number here. And this is how when people will click on this button, you will receive the calls directly from your leads. And here you can even select the website URL. You have two options, the static or dynamic URL as well. And this is how the buttons can be added in your message template. Let me again show you the preview for the same, and contact us and visit our website. You can see this is how your buttons will look like. Click on back, and here I am going to open my message template which I have created. Let me show you. This is the setting of the button section, and here you can see I have added two buttons, one for the call now and another is for the visit website. So let me come back to Pabbly Connect and I will search for the same template here, and you will see based on this particular button the below fields will be refreshed automatically. So let's say I have just a single variable here, so you will find a single field only to be filled out. You can see the body field 1 is actually that particular variable which I have kept in my message, and further it is asking for few more details. The language code, keep it as it is. Keep this ID also as it is. Finally, it is asking for the phone number. Well, let's assume that you have actually received a genuine phone number from here, so you do not need to copy and paste it manually. When you will click on this particular field, read the instruction, enter text or map data, you will actually find the above data here in the drop down. Even read the instructions, again insert data from previous step. So you just need to simply click on that field, basically on the number field, and this is how you can map the data, and whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically, will be changed automatically as soon as the new data will arrive. Assume that the data of second row is actually coming out in the Pabbly Connect, so automatically this data will be replaced here and the message will get sent to the second number, to this particular number, to the next number. Okay, and for the name also, instead of writing it manually, again I will map it, because again I want to keep on change, okay, in real time whenever it will work. I have the name as the dummy user. Now I am going to click on this button and you will see the message will be get sent immediately, but before that I'll have to show you one more very important thing. Read the instructions, enter the recipient number with the country code without plus sign. Yes, whenever you will provide the numbers, you will have to provide this particular code without the plus sign and with the country code. So I am going to provide a genuine number here manually, but make sure you provide the real number and you map the number instead of writing it manually. So I have added a real number and will click on this button, but before that let me even show you my WhatsApp web, and here actually I will receive that particular message, that too automatically along with the call to action button. So I have clicked on this button and you can see I have actually received the response, and going back to my WhatsApp message, and yes, finally I have received that message. Hello dummy user, we got an inquiry from you last week for a stay in our resort. Currently we are giving a discount of 20% on that. Book your rooms quickly, the offer will last only for a week. Jungle Resort team. And you can see here are the two buttons which I have specially added in my WhatsApp message template. Let me show you, these are the same buttons. So this is how you can actually add the buttons and you can actually send the automated WhatsApp message. Now you must be thinking that the message has been sent only to the first user, so how the message will get sent to rest of the peoples? So you just have to enable a very important option, that is click on send all data, and once you will click on this button, one by one the message will get sent automatically. You can even see that I have actually got the messages on the same number. Why? Because instead of mapping that number, I have manually provided the number, so all of those messages has been sent on the same number automatically. And here you can see each message has the different number, the new form, the dummy customer, and here is the dummy customer once again. Let me even show you from the top, dummy user. All right, here is the test user, the testing customer. So this is how, as soon as you will provide the new number, basically the genuine numbers here in place of this dummy number, the message will get sent automatically from this Google Sheet to WhatsApp of your lead, of your customer, of your user automatically with the help of this automation software Pabbly Connect. So firstly, we have connected our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect and collected all the data within the Pabbly Connect only, and then further we have sent the same data to the WhatsApp Cloud API application, in which I have created a nice message template, get it approved, and finally after mapping the field, after mapping the data, the message has been sent automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. And once you will create the automation inside Pabbly Connect, simply close Pabbly Connect, because everything will work in the backend. In case you want to clone this particular workflow in your Pabbly Connect account, the same workflow, I will attach this shareable link in my description box from where you can actually do the same.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to send WhatsApp messages to your newly created Facebook leads. So imagine this, you have generated a new lead called as John. John is your newly created lead. So you want to thank John on WhatsApp. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you can copy all the data from Facebook forms and thank John on WhatsApp manually. Or you can just bring in some automation. So in this video we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Facebook and WhatsApp. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, anytime a new lead is added in Facebook, it will automatically send a message on WhatsApp. Now this little integration can be done in few easy steps. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com, press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and here you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Facebook to WhatsApp. Facebook to WhatsApp.
Okay, and then just click on create. So when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Facebook? So here you have two choices, Facebook comments and Facebook lead ads. So we want to receive the data when a new lead ad is made in Facebook. So let's make it as Facebook lead ads. Now in the trigger event, here also you have two choices, new lead legacy and new lead. How about we make it as new lead? Okay, so new lead is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new lead is generated in Facebook form, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are only two trigger events, that is new lead and new lead legacy. Now, in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new lead is made in Facebook lead forms. Okay, so basically the gist of the process is we are just trying to integrate Facebook to Pabbly Connect. So let me just click on connect with Facebook. Okay, in the new credentials, just again connect with Facebook lead ads. Okay, excellent. So it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Okay, so as you can see here, you have two blanks, one for page and one for the lead generation form. So as you can see in the page, it is showing many different pages. So basically, these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook form. So as you can see, these are all the pages. Okay, so let me just show you. So these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook. So I have made all of them. Now all these pages is being reflected in this drop down. So as you can see, these are all the pages that is present here is simply being reflected here. This is because Pabbly Connect is now integrated with Facebook. So what if I create a new page? So let me just create a new page. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on page, create a page. Okay, so the name of the page is True Tech Review. Okay, so this is the name of my page and this is about science and technology. Okay, so I'm going with science and technology and let me just click on create a page. Okay, so as you can see, a new page called as True Tech Review has been created. So what I'm going to do here is I'm taking you to Pabbly Connect and when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created page in the drop down. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on refresh. Okay. So let's have a look. Do we have a page? Yes, we do have a page called as True Tech Review. Okay, so we have selected that page. Now there is one minor problem. As you can see in the lead generation form, it is returning as blank. There is no lead generation form because this page has been created. So I haven't made any form for this page. So what I'm going to do here is I have created a page solely for generating leads. So the name of the page is Any Tech Solution. So I have selected this. Okay, so as you can see, there is a form called as lead capture form. Okay, there is one form called as lead capture form. Okay, so let me just show you. So let me just take you to this page called as Any Tech Solution. The name of the page is Any Tech Solution. Okay, so this is the page Any Tech Solution and I'm going to publishing tools. Okay, and here I'm going to find my lead form. So this is my lead form library. So we are using a business suite of Facebook. Now, if you're using a simple Facebook profile, it will also work fine. Okay, so this is the form, lead capture form. Okay, and as you can see in the lead generation form, it is showing it as lead capture form. Okay, now usually what happens is when you have selected a triggering app as well as the trigger event and you connect with that triggering app, webhook URL will be provided to you and you basically copy this webhook URL into that triggering app and start receiving the data. Now here we won't do that. All you have to do is just click on save and send test request. It will fetch the data of the recently created lead. Okay, I repeat again, when I click on save and send test request, it will generate the data of the recently created lead. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to my form. Okay, so this is the form. Okay, so I'm selecting this one. Then I'm going to just click on test form. So this is where I enter my lead. So the name of the lead is let's say Aaron. Okay, the last name is Manuel. The email, so this is Aaron's email, @gmail.com. Okay, so this is the phone number. Okay, so we have entered the phone number. So this is the first name, this is the last name, this is the email, and this is of course the phone number. So let me just click on next. Click on submit. Okay, so a lead called as Aaron Manuel has been generated in this particular form. So when I go to Pabbly Connect and when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this recently created lead. Let me show you. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so let me just scroll down. As you can see, we do have the data. So the first name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, this is the email, and this is the phone number. Excellent. So basically now we have to send a thank you message to this guy via WhatsApp. Now to do that, all you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as chat API? So we will be using chat API to send WhatsApp messages. So let's make it as chat API. And in the action event, since we only are interested in sending a message, so let's make it as send a message. Okay, send message is an action event. There are many more action events like create group, send files, send links, and location, and all those details. Now, just like the triggers, if you have trouble finding action events according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to send a message on WhatsApp. So just click on connect with chat API. In the new credentials, we have to get the API URL as well as the token. Now to get those details, let's have a visit to our chat API. Okay, so this is my chat API account. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this API URL. This is the URL you want. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so now coming to the part called as the token, I'm going back here and just copying these characters. So this is my token. I have copied this and simply paste it here. Easy. Okay, so we have entered the API URL. We have also entered the token. So all I'm going to do here is just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to construct a message from the data that we have received from Facebook and send it on WhatsApp. Now in the contact group, there is something you should know. Since we are sending it to an individual, we don't have to enter any data here, so we are leaving it as blank. Now coming to this part called as the phone number. So we are going to map in the detail. Now before you map in the phone number, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so let's start mapping. So let me introduce you to this button. This is called as the mapping button. When we click this, you will find all the data that we have received from Facebook. So this is our phone number and we have mapped it. Easy. Now coming to the message. So the message is hello, Mr. and then we or slash miss, and then we just map in the name. So the name is Aaron. Yes, Aaron, and enter a space Manuel. Thank you for filling out our form. Okay, so this is a very simple message. Hello, Mr. Aaron. Manuel, thank you for filling out our form. Excellent. Let's enter a full stop. Okay. So when I click on save and send test request, it will send this data to this particular phone number. So let's have a look. So let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the WhatsApp message has been sent. So let me just show you. Okay, so this is the WhatsApp message. Hello, Miss Aaron Manuel, thank you for filling out our form. Excellent. So the presence of this message shows that we have successfully integrated Facebook and WhatsApp with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not. But before we do that, let me just minimize this trigger window. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to explain you the whole process. So this is the whole mechanism in a nutshell. First, you integrated Facebook to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Chat APIs to send the WhatsApp message. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Facebook and Chat API. Okay, so let me just go back to my Facebook forms. I'm opening up the form, so I'm going to fill in the details. So these are the details. So the first name is Elon, and the last name is Musk. And this is the email, Elon Musk Tesla guy 123@gmail.com. So this is the email and this is the phone number. Okay, so we have entered the phone number. So this is the first name, last name, and this is the email and this is the phone number of Elon Musk. Okay, so let me just click on next. Okay, so as you can see, Elon Musk has submitted the form. So let's have a look in WhatsApp messages of Elon Musk. Did he receive any confirmation message or a thank you message from me? Okay, yes, he has got the message. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine.
In this video, we are going to see how to send automated WhatsApp reminders to employees about their shift timings. So let's say that you have all the details of your employees on any spreadsheet, let's say Google Sheet, where you have the name and then the dates and their shift timings. Now you want to set up a workflow which should run every day and it should check your Google Sheet. And if there is any employee who has a particular shift, 2 days later, it should be able to send a reminder to that person through WhatsApp. Now, how can you do this? For this, you will have to integrate these two applications. And the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So once you have scheduled it, then your action applications would be Google Sheets and WhatsApp. Now, how can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you already have an account with us, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and yes, at the time of account creation you will get 100 free tasks. Now I'm going to click on sign in, and here we have reached the all apps page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect, and here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Here my objective is to send automated WhatsApp reminders to employees about their shift timings. So here I'm going to have the information on Google Sheets, and then I'm going to integrate it with WhatsApp API. So I'm going to name this workflow as Google Sheets WhatsApp integration. Let's click on create. Here we have reached another window which has got two significant events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of our trigger application. Now, when I say that I wish to send reminders about the shift timings to my employees, so I need to schedule my workflow every day, so that this workflow will run every day, look for the data and then send the reminder. So first I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly which is schedule. Let's click on this, and now when do I want my workflow to run? I want it to run every day. Now let's fix the timing. Let's make it 12 o'clock. Okay, so every day at 12 o'clock this workflow should run and to look for the relevant information. Let's click on save. So as soon as we do that, here we can see that we have received our response. So how often it will run? Every day. Now the timing is 12 o'clock as per Asia Kolkata time, and as per UTC it will be 6:30. Now what do I want? I want this workflow to check for the current date. So let's say that we are sitting on 29th of October. Then I want that if there is a person who has a shift on 31st, so at least 2 days prior, he should receive an intimation on WhatsApp about his shift timing. Here I'm going to use an action application. Basically, it's a feature by Pabbly, date time formatter. Now here the action event would be modify current date. Let's click on connect. And now here we have to tell the date format. So it will be date, month and year. Now the time zone, so it will be Asia Kolkata. So I'm going to write Asia Kolkata over here. Now I want to add days. How many days do I want to add? At least 2 days. So basically 2 days prior I should receive an intimation. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So if today is 29th of October, this workflow is going to check the date which is 31st of October in your Google Sheet. So once I have received this date, now I wish to have a look in my Google Sheet. So let me show you the Google Sheet that I have created. So this is my Google Sheet. So now how my workflow is going to run, it is going to check for the date and it is going to look for 31st of October. So if there is a relevant date, then the workflow will continue to run. So now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to add an action step, and this time the action application would be Google Sheets. Let's click on this, and the action event would be look up spreadsheet rows. So it is going to look for the spreadsheet rows that we have created, and now let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a Google Sheets account. To set up this connection, we are going to click on add new connection, connect with Google Sheets. Now here it is asking us for the account name. Let's
confirm, and then we have to provide the authorization by clicking on continue. So here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which basically means that Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Here we have to select the name of the spreadsheet. So I'm going to look for the spreadsheet that I have created. So here you can see the name of my spreadsheet is XYZ company and the sheet name is shift timing sheet. I have the following column fields: employee ID, employee name, contact number, unit, block, date, and shift timing. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to look for XYZ company. Here it is. And here you can see that it has automatically selected the name of our sheet. Now the lookup column. So what is the lookup column? So here you can see that we have to look for this E column. Right? We have to look for the date. So E is the column. So I'm going to take you back and here I'm going to write E column. Once done, lookup value. So again, what is the lookup value? So here we are looking for this value, 31st of October. And then, do you want to include headers in response true? Sort value from top to bottom. Let's click on save and send test request. So here you can see that yes, we have received the API response. This is the employee ID, name, contact number, and we have received this entire thing. But now I do not want the simple response, I want the advanced response so that I can receive my response in array format. So I'm going to toggle it towards the left, again click on save and send test request, and here you can see that I have received my information in array format. So why have I done this? I have done this why? Because as of now in my Google Sheet there is only one particular data. So there is only one row with 31st of October 2022 date. But what if I had multiple rows? If I had multiple rows, here in the API response, I would have received multiple information. But when it comes to array format, then I can actually segregate it with the help of another feature by Pabbly, which is iterator. So now here I'm going to show you how to use iterator also. So here once I go, so I have to choose the response. So this is it. And now if I click on save and send test request, so here you can see that I have received the information only for the first row. So this is an extremely important step. Why? Because when you have multiple data and it comes all together, you have to segregate it so that you can map the data row by row and then you can send information. So now once I have received this, now my next objective is that I wish to share a WhatsApp message with my client. So now I'm going to go down. Here I'm going to add another action step. This time it is WhatsApp Cloud API. Let's click on this. And the action event would be to send template message. Let's click on connect. Now here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the WhatsApp Cloud API account. Here I'm going to click on add new connection. To set up this connection, I need this info. So here I need token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. From where can I get this? For this I have to go to Meta for Developers page, and once we are here logged in, I will go to my applications. Here I've already created a few applications. You can create your own application by clicking on this create app tab. Now I'm going to choose this one, and once we reach here on the left hand side you can see WhatsApp. Click on the drop down, go to getting started, and here you can see that we have received the information that is important for us to set up the connection. We have received the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. There is one little thing that you really need to take care of. This is just a temporary access token. That means that if you will create your workflow using this token, it will stop working after a day, which is 23 hours, as the token will expire in 23 hours. So here you need to create a permanent access token. The same can be done as a dedicated video is given in the video description. You can just go through it, and step by step the entire process has been mentioned. You can follow the same and create your permanent access token. This is just a test case, so I'm going to go ahead with this particular token. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste it over here. Then again I'm going to go here. This is my phone number ID, so I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. And finally the WhatsApp business account ID, so this is it. I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. Now I'm going to click on save to set up the connection. And yes, WhatsApp Cloud API is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to share the template name. What is a template? Templates are basically pre-written messages that you can share or through WhatsApp or through SMS, and you do not have to write them again and again. So let me just explain you what they are. So we are again going to go back to Metaphor Developers page. Here in step 2, you can see to create your own message template, click here. So let's click on this. And these are the templates that I've already created. You can create your own template by clicking on this Create Template tab. Now, I'm going to search for the template that I have already created, which is shift timing. So this is the template. There are no headers. You can always choose a text or a media. In media, you can have images, videos, or documents. Now here, let's check out the body of my template. Hello, and then you can see a number within double curly braces. This is to inform you that your shift timing for this is this. We are hopeful that you strictly follow the timings mentioned above. We will need your cooperation to create a healthy and disciplined working environment at the office. Regards. And then there is another number within double curly braces with team. What are these numbers? These numbers are basically variables. They can keep changing with every message. So obviously the name of the person would be different, the shift timing would be different, the date would be different, and therefore if we write this within double curly braces, so these numbers can get changed. Let me show you a preview of this message. So it will look something like this. Hello Roger Penny, this is to inform you that your shift timing is this is the date and the time. We are hopeful that you strictly follow the timings mentioned above. Then the rest of the message, regards, Pabbly team. I hope you have understood this. Going back to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to look for shift timing. Let's click on this. So once done, now I have to map the information. Mapping means that I have the mobile number. I have the mobile number of my client in one of these steps. I have to retrieve it. Now, why do I map? Because every time the mobile number of the person would be different. So if I write this manually, so it will not inculcate the new data from the next time. It will only take the data that has been placed manually. That is why mapping is important. So I'm going to go to step 4 iterator, and this is the phone number. So I'm going to select this. Now here you can see that you have to enter the mobile number with the country code. So I'm going to write the country code over here. Right? Now the name of the person, again let's go to step 4. This is the name. Then we have the date. So here is the date. And then we have the shift timing. So I'm going to go for the shift timing. Now the name of the company. So obviously the name of the company is not going to change. I can actually manually write it. So I'm going to write as Pabbly Connect. Okay. And now let's click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received the response, which basically means that now I should have received a message on my WhatsApp. So let me take you to my WhatsApp account now. And here you can see that yes, we have received a message. Hello demo user 1. This is to inform you that your shift timing for 31st of October is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then the rest of the message, regards Pabbly Connect team. This basically means that our integration process is a success. But we also need to check it in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back to Google Sheets. And here I'm going to add another information. So let's say the employee ID is 1005. And then I have the name as demo user 5. This is the contact number. Then let's say he belongs to A block. The date, so the date is 31st 10 2022, and then the shift timing, let's say it is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. right? So once we have received this, what should happen? Automatically a WhatsApp message should be received. But if I'll take you back to Pabbly Connect and if I'll show you the first step where we had scheduled, so you can see that it was scheduled for 12 p.m. and right now it is 12:02. So now this workflow is going to run again tomorrow, but I can show it to you in real time. I'm going to just make it 12:04. Okay, and now I'm going to save this once again. So exactly at 12:04, I should receive a WhatsApp message. So let's check that. So here you can see that yes, exactly at 12:04 I have received another message. Hello demo user 5. This is to inform you that your shift timing for this is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are hopeful that you strictly followed timings mentioned above and the message remains the same. So yes, this basically means that our entire integration process is a complete success. So now I have taken you back to Pabbly Connect here to explain you exactly what we have done. So our trigger application was a feature by Pabbly which was scheduled, and we had scheduled this workflow to run every day at a particular time. Then we had chosen date time formatter by Pabbly, another feature where we had modified the current date. We had added 2 more days ahead so that it can actually send reminders at least 2 days prior. Once done, the Google Sheets. This was our action application where the event was lookup spreadsheet rows. And here we had received a response in advanced format, in array format. So we had chosen a feature by Pabbly which was iterator. And finally, our action application was WhatsApp Cloud API. The event was send template message. I hope this is very much clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box of this video. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. If you have any particular integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us. This is just a one-time setup. You do not have to repeat it again and again. So now,
in this video, we are going to see how to send Diwali wishes to your clients on WhatsApp. So let's say that you have your client database on any spreadsheet like Google Sheet, and on Diwali day at a particular time you wish to send Diwali messages, personalized messages to all your clients on WhatsApp. Now how can you do that? For this you will have to integrate Google Sheets with WhatsApp, and the same can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here first you will schedule it for that particular day, then your action application would be Google Sheets and another action application would be WhatsApp. How can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
So to begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of the software. Now on the right hand side you can see 2 options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, so first click on this tab, sign up. It will not take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation you will get 100 free tasks. Now since I already have an account, I'm simply going to click on sign in. As I do that, here we have reached the all applications page. Let's click access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of the application. On the right hand side you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. So now a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Here my objective is to send Diwali wishes to all my clients on WhatsApp. So I have the information on my Google Sheet, and now with the numbers that I have there, I want to send WhatsApp messages. So I'm going to name it as Google Sheets to WhatsApp integration. And now let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got 2 very important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically action here is the response of our trigger application. Here the first thing that I wish to do is I'm going to set up a schedule. Why? Because I do not want this workflow to run every day. It has to be just run once, which is on Diwali day. So I'm going to use schedule. Let's click on this. And now how often do you want to run your workflow? Only once. Now the date. So let's say that Diwali is on 22nd of October. So I'm going to click on this, go to 22nd of October, and what time do I want to send this message? Morning 10 o'clock. So here I'm going to select this and we are done. Let's click on save. So as soon as we have done that, so the workflow has been scheduled for 10 o'clock on 22nd of October. Now then we have to choose our next application, which is Google Sheets. So let's click on this, and the action event here would be to get rows. Let's click on connect. And now again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Sheets account. To set up this connection, I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with Google Sheets. Here we have to select the account. So once done, let's provide the authorization. So let's click on continue. And here you can see that the authorization has been successful. So once done, now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet and the sheet and range. So first I'm going to take you to the spreadsheet that I have created. This is my spreadsheet. We have got 3 column fields: name, email address and contact number. And the name of my list is client list, and this particular table is Diwali wishes. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to look for client. So this is it. Let's click on this. And now since there was only one sheet attached with the spreadsheet, so it has already been captured by the system. The next thing that we need to provide is the range. Now what is the range? So if I take you back to Google Sheets, so the first information has been fed on A2 cell. So from A2 cell to here, if you can see C31. So this is my range. But what if I've added some more names and numbers? In that case, my range would be from A2 to C. I would not freeze my C column. So here I'm going to write A2 and C. This is my range. Once done, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. Here you can see that we have received the response, demo user 1, then we have the email address and contact number, and similarly we have received for all the 31 users. But thing is that when I want to send WhatsApp messages, I wanted to check row wise, right? So now to make this easy, first I'm going to toggle this towards the left, simple response, and now again I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request to receive this information, the API response in array format. This is array format, which means that the entire information has been put up together. Now once I have received it like this, I'm going to segregate it. So for segregation, I'm going to add another action step, which is a feature by Pabbly Iterator. Let's click on this. So now once we have done this, it has already chosen the array. This is the same array that we have received here, this one. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So basically, what is the function of this iterator? So this particular iterator will include the first expanded data set as values, which can be mapped in further steps. So here, like I've received the entire information, so it is now going to segregate it row wise. So if you can see here, I have received the data only for the first row, which is demo user 1 at pabblytudes.com. And this is the file number. So once we have received this information, now my next objective is to send a WhatsApp message to this particular user. So I'm going to choose my next action step, and the application would be WhatsApp Cloud API. So let's click on this, and the action event here would be to send a template message. Let's click on Connect. And now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with WhatsApp Cloud API account so that it can have access to the information. To set up this connection, I'm going to click on Add New Connection, and here we need 3 things: token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. Now to retrieve this, first we have to go to Metaphor Developers page here. Once we are here, we are going to go to My Apps. Now here you can see that we have got different applications already created. You can create an app by clicking on this Create App tab. Now I'm going to click on this particular app, My Connect Message. And once we are here, on the left hand side, you can see WhatsApp. Let's click on this. Click on Getting Started. And then here you can see that we have received this information. So we have the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. But there is one thing that you have to keep in your mind, which is this is just a temporary access token. This is not a permanent access token, which means that if you create your workflow using this token, it will expire in 23 hours. That means that your workflow will stop working in a day. A dedicated video is given in the description box of this video where you can learn how to create a permanent access token. It is given step by step, so you would not have to face any problems. Now since this is just a test demo, I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste it over here. Again, I'm going to select the phone number ID, go back here, paste it. And now finally the WhatsApp business account ID copied, and I'll paste it over here to set up this connection. Let's click on Save. So once this is done, now here you can see that Pabbly Connect is connected with WhatsApp Cloud API. Now the next thing is that we have to fill in this information where we have the template name. What is a template name? Template name means that whenever I want to send messages in bulk to different people, I already have a pre-written message for WhatsApp or for SMS. This message is known as a template, where I can always change the name or the company ID or the email address, etc., which are known as variables. Now to understand this, I'm going to take you to Metaphor Developers page. Here on step 2, you can see to create your own message template, click here. Now here you can see that I already have created multiple templates, and to create your own template you have to click on this blue tab, create template. I have created a template and the name is Diwali wishes. Let's click on this. So here you can see first I have a header, I have selected an image, then the body says dear, and then you can see a number in double curly braces. Hope the festival of lights brings your way bright sparkles of peace, contentment, joy and happiness which stays with you throughout this year and also in the years to come. May the lamp of joy remain illuminated in your life now and forever. Don't forget to visit our website. Then there is another number within curly braces to check out the sparkling discounts. Have a happy, safe and blessed Diwali, regards team. And then we have another number. Now what are these numbers? These numbers are basically variables which can be changed with every message, like the name, the email address and then the name of the team can be changed with every message. So it is going to look something like this. So I have attached an image. This is the header and then this is dear demo user and then the entire message is there. Here you can see that the website address is also given here and then the name of the team. So I'm going to use the same. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And see here, Diwali wishes has already been captured. The language code is US English. Now here you can see that we have to enter the recipient's mobile number. So for this, we will have to map the data. Mapping basically means that I already have received this information in the previous step. So here you can see that I have the mobile number. Now I have to retrieve it over here. Why do we map? So that every time this workflow runs and there will be new information, it will be able to gather it and send the message to that particular number. So now I'm going to click on this, go to step 3 and this is the number. So here you can see that enter the recipient's mobile number with the country code but without the plus signs. So I'm going to write 91 which is the country code. Now here you have to enter the header image URL. So now I'm going to take you to my WordPress account and here this is the image that I wish to share. So I'm going to copy the URL to clipboard, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So once done, here the body field. So I'll have to map the information, the name. So I'm going to go to iterator again. This is the name. Then the body field, which is here I have to enter the website. Now since this is going to be static, I can simply write www.pabbly.com. So once done, this is the body field 3, which is the name of the team. I'm going to simply write Pabbly Connect. So once done, let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see that we have received the API response and at the same time I have received the message on my WhatsApp and here is the screenshot for the same, which basically means that this integration process is a success. But we also need to check it in real time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back to Google Sheets and here I'm going to add another information. So let's say this time it is demo user 31. And here is the email address demo user 31 at pabblytuts.com and then we have the mobile number, which this is the mobile number. So as soon as this is done, what should happen? Automatically a message should be sent on my WhatsApp. And here you can see the screenshot of the same, which basically means that this entire integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect where we'll see what we have actually done. So this is an extremely easy integration where the first trigger application was scheduled. We had scheduled it for once because we want to send this message only on Diwali day. Once this was done, our action application was Google Sheets where the event was to get rows. Then our next action application was iterator, which is a feature by Pabbly so that we can segregate the data. And then finally, our action application was WhatsApp Cloud API where the event was to send template message. I hope this is very much clear to you. In case of any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any other suggestion or advice for us, you can always write to us.
Hey everyone, welcome back again, and in this video you will see another useful automation by which you can get email notifications on your WhatsApps automatically. So guys, emails is one of the most widely used communication medium for us, and since we are using emails so extensively, it became very difficult for us to keep the track of those emails. Okay, so we started subscribing to many things via emails like newsletters, magazines and all. So we miss out some important emails that we get on daily basis. So this automation will help you in receiving the notifications for some important emails that you have to look for in your email account, and you are going to receive those notifications on your WhatsApp automatically. Okay, let me show you how this is going to work. So guys, this will be the flow of this automation. Here we are using Gmail to receive emails. Okay, and here as and when you receive an email from a particular email address, the notifications for the emails you are receiving for a specific address are going to be delivered on your WhatsApp account automatically. So you need not to manually see and check the emails, and it will surely help you in tracking the emails. Okay, and to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part is anyone can set up this automation without any coding skills or programming knowledge. So guys, now let me show you how you can also set up this automation. So guys, this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application, and we have to start setting up the automation here. And to reach here, you have to use this link pabbly.com/connect. We have pasted this same in the description as well, and from here, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. So sign up right now and then log in to reach here on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And here you have to click on this create workflow button, and guys, here you can give a suitable name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here as email notifications on WhatsApp. Okay, so you can give any suitable name. After that, click on create button, and you can see your workflow page is loading up here, and on this page you will see the trigger and the action. So guys, automation work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of an event which is going to triggers this workflow. So it is a kind of condition. So it is saying when this happens, so action, when the trigger happens, action will make Pabbly Connect perform any action. So it is saying do this. All right, as in this use case, the trigger would be receiving of a email from a particular email address in your email inbox, and the action towards this trigger would be to send a notification about this email on WhatsApp. Okay, so first of all, you need to set up this trigger. So from this choose app field, you have to choose your trigger application as email parser. So guys, email parser is a feature of Pabbly Connect by which we can parse out the emails from our inboxes. Okay, so when you select this, it shows you this email address. So guys, we are going to use this email address as a forwarding address in our Gmail account, and as and when we start receiving any emails from that email inbox, the emails are going to be forwarded to this address, and the data will be captured here in this workflow. So let me show you how you can add this email parser address as the forwarding address. So guys, this is my Gmail account. Here I have this settings icon. So from here, click on see all settings, and in all settings section you will find this forwarding and pop IMAP option. Click here, and here you can see a button showing add a forwarding address. Click on it, and here you have to enter this address, guys, that you got in your workflow. Just copy it from here, paste it here, right? Then click on next. All right, and here you can see it is showing here in this window forwarding email to this address. So it will when you click on proceed here, a forwarding email will be delivered to this address here, and that email will be captured here. Okay, so you have to click on forwarding address, paste it again here, click on next, and from here click on proceed. All right, so you can see it is showing a confirmation code has been sent to this email parser address to verify permission. So you receive a confirmation code here in this response section like this. Okay, so here in the response you can see a test email has been sent to us, and in this email we have a body text here, and in this body text you can see we got this body text, and here we got the confirmation code. Okay, So here you have to fill this code in this confirmation code field. So just go back to your workflow, copy this confirmation code and paste it here in this confirmation code field like this. Okay, then click on verify. All right, so the parser's address is verified here. Okay, and if you want to keep a copy of your emails in the inbox, you can keep the copy in the inbox. You can select this option. All right, and now scroll down and select this forward a copy. Just click on this button. All right, and now click on save changes here. Save changes. Okay, and you can see here you are forwarding your emails to this address. Okay, so we have attached a forwarder address in our email inbox. Okay, now we are going to capture a test email, guys. Okay, so what I am going to do, first of all, I am going to click here on this recapture email parser response button. Click on yes, and it will start showing waiting for the parser response again. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to send an email to this inbox. Okay, so I am going to send an email from a particular email address or from any email address. Let's say I'm using my address. Okay, and from here I'm going to send an email to this address. And as the email got delivered here, it will be captured here in our workflow because we have added this email forwarder. Okay, let me compile a message here, compile a mail to this person Ashirai. Okay, so this is the email ID in which we have added the forwarder. You can see Ashirai824. Okay, and I'm putting the subject here as important, and the message is this: dear Ashi, this is to inform you. So guys, this is a demo email I have written, I have typed to send to this person Ashi. Okay, so guys, let's suppose that I want to have notifications for the emails that I'm receiving from this email address to here. Okay, so this is my email account in which we have attached the forwarder, and as I receive emails here in this inbox from this particular email address, we are going to receive some notifications about this on WhatsApp. Okay, so you have to send this test mail from that email address from which you want to get the email notifications of. Okay, so here I am sending this email. Okay, you can see the message has been sent. Okay, and now let's check in our workflow if we got the data of this email or not, as I have added a forwarder here. So, and here you can see we got the response captured here like this. Okay, so it is showing two display label in which you can see to which email the to which inbox the email has received. So the inbox is of this person, to address is this, and from which email address we have received the email. So this is the from address. Okay, and this is the from person. Okay, and this is the subject, important, and you can see in this inbox we have received this email as this from my side. Okay, right, and we got the data captured, and here you can see all the details, and in the body text you will see the whole email that I have sent. You can see in the body text label we got the details of the whole data, the whole text that I have sent to this person is here. Right, now guys, what I want that whenever I receive an email from this particular address that I have just received, I want to have notifications on WhatsApp so that I can quickly know that I have received an important email. For that to happen, I am using a filter condition here. We do not want to have notifications for all the emails that we are receiving on a particular email address. Okay, we can get some spams, we can get some social emails, some promotional emails, some newsletters, some magazines, but we do not want notifications for all of that. We want notification for some particular important emails. Okay, so for that to happen, I'm going to apply a filter condition here. So in this action step, I'm going to select filter, and now it is asking select your label. So here I am going to select this label, guys. Here you can see in this response received section in the first step, we got this label in which we got this from address label. So here we can see from where we got the email. So I want to ensure that whenever I got an email from this particular address, a notification will be sent to me on WhatsApp. Okay, so I'm going to select this label here in this filter step. Select, just click on the select label option and it will show you the email parser step in the drop down, and from here just map this from label address, from label, make the filter type equals to, and here in the value just copy this email address and paste it. Okay, paste it in the value. So this means we are saying to Pabbly Connect that when you capture the email and when the from address is equal to this address, then continue this workflow and send a notification. Okay, so click on save and send test request, and here you will see the condition is true, the message is success. So now the condition is true, so the workflow will run, and what it will do, it will send a notification on WhatsApp. So I have clicked on this plus icon to open another action step, and here to send message on WhatsApp I am going to select WhatsApp's Cloud API. Okay, so guys, to use this WhatsApp Cloud API feature, you need to set up your own Facebook Cloud or WhatsApp Cloud API, and to do that you can check the link that we have pasted in the description, from where you can learn how to set up your own WhatsApp's business API or Cloud API, and after that you can use it here. So in the action event you have to select send template message option, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, and then it will ask for the permanent access token of API, the phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. So after setting up your Cloud API, you will have these three things. Okay, and if you want to know where to find these three things, you can just click here on this here text. You can see as explained here, click on this text and you will reach this forum page of Pabbly, forum.pabbly.com, and in the threads you can watch these videos on how to set up the WhatsApp Cloud API, how to generate a permanent token for your Cloud API, and here you can clearly see the instructions along with the screenshots on how to find the things to make the connection and how to set up your Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. You can see, okay, so you can follow these instructions. Here let me show you how exactly you can find these things. So guys, this is my Cloud API setup of WhatsApp. I'm under the Meta for Developers page. Here I have created an application named as My Connect Message app, and with the help of this application I have set up my Cloud API. And here on this WhatsApp getting started page of this application, you will see this temporary access token. So first they gave you the temporary access tokens, but they expires in 24 hours, so you need to generate a permanent one. And when you scroll down, you will receive this send and receive message step. Here you will find this phone number ID, so just copy this from here and you can paste it here. Similarly, you will get this WhatsApp business account ID, copy that and paste it in this field. Alright, so guys, generating the permanent access token of your WhatsApp Cloud API is a one-time task. Once you get your permanent access token generated, you can save it. You can save it for further use, because you can make the connection afterwards also with the same token. And guys, making the connection by this process, by selecting add new connection and filling these three things here, is also a one-time process. So after filling these three things and making the connection by clicking on save, the next time if you want to make the connection again, you just have to use this existing connection option, and by selecting this you can choose any existing connection from this existing connections list and you can make the connection again. As I have already made a connection before in a workflow, so now I can use existing connection option, and I have already selected this connection of mine, and now I can click on save and you can see that we are getting connected again. Alright, so we are connected again, and here it is asking for the template's name, by which you can send messages on WhatsApp. So guys, to send messages on WhatsApp directly, you need to create message templates first in your cloud API setup. So let me show you. Here you can see on this page of your cloud API setup, here we have this tab, send messages with the API, and here it is written to create your own message template. Click here. So when you click here on this here text, you will reach this page, and from here you can create templates like I have created here, like this. Okay, so guys, these message templates are nothing but the predefined messages structures that you need to create to send messages to multiple people using the same template. Okay, so this is a kind of message template I have created, you can see, and this is the preview of this template. So this is how it will look when we are going to send it to any person on WhatsApp. So to create such message templates, here you can click here on this create message template button, and here you can select the category in which you want to create templates. So let's select, I want to create a template for shipping updates. So I've selected the shipping update category. Here you can give a name to this template. Okay, you can select the language in which you want to send the message. Alright, after that just click on continue, and here in the message template structure you can add a header, and in that header you can add text or media, and in media you can send an image, a video, or a document. And here in the body box you have to type the main body, the main message that you want to send. Okay, let me show you like this, hello, and here you guys, you need to have some variable text also in the message body. As you can see, after hello, I want to address the name of the person to whom I'm sending this message. So the name of the persons are going to change with every new message, because we are sending these messages to multiple people, so there will be multiple names, so that is going to change with every new message. So to get these things change automatically in a new message, you need to add some variables. So just click here on this add variable button, and here's how a variable will be added in your template. So you have to put these variables into strategic places inside your message template so that you can have some things changed with every new message. Okay, and now you can add a footer, and you can add a call to action button also in the template, and you can see the preview of your template here like this. After that just click on submit. After completing your template just click on submit. Right now I'm canceling it, and your message template will be submitted, and Facebook will review your template in just few minutes and approve it. So after getting the template approved, you can use it to send messages on WhatsApp. So the template I am using, guys, is this one, email alert template. Okay, I am using this one. Here you can see this will be the message. This is how the message will look like on WhatsApp. Okay, hello Roger Vinny, you have received a new email from this person. This is the subject, right? And here you can see I have 4 variables added here in the message. 1 for the name of the person, and 2 for the email address from which we have received this email, 3 is for the subject, and 4th is for your firm's name or whatever. Okay, so here you have to select the message template first from your from this template name field. It will show you the list. From this list select the email alert template, and you can see the language code and the IDs automatically populated. Now it is asking for the recipient's phone number or the WhatsApp number. So guys, here I am going to use here I am going to fill the WhatsApp number of mine only to receive the email notifications on WhatsApp. Okay, so you need to enter this number in this format, right? So you have to enter the country code, then you have to enter your number. Okay, so this is my number. On this number I am going to receive email alerts. Okay, now it is asking for the body fields. So to get these body fields of your message template filled automatically like this in a new message, we need to map the values of these body fields here inside the Pabbly Connect's workflow. So let's map these things. So just click here, and it will show you these previous steps in the drop down, and from the first step let me map the name of the person. Okay. Second is for from email address. Third is for, let's see in the template. Third is for the subject. Third. Okay, so in the third body field, I am going to map the subject of the email. This is the subject label. Okay. So in the fourth body field, you can enter the name of your company or your firm in which you are working. So I'm just putting here Pabbly. Okay. Right. So we are done mapping all the data, and now you can check your connection by clicking on save and send test request, and you will receive a test message on your WhatsApp account here. Let me show you. I'm going to click on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. So guys, this is the response we have received here, and you can see a new messages here on our WhatsApp, and you can see the message is this. It is showing, hello Akib Khan, you have received a new email from this person, and this is the subject, and this is the all the data. So actually I have mapped wrong data here. You can see here I need to enter the name who is receiving this email. Okay, so this person is receiving this email from this person. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request again, and I'll show you the right message. Okay, this is the response we have received. So this is the new message, and here you can see this is the kind of message we are going to receive, guys. Okay, so, hello Ashira, you have received a new email from this person. The subject is this. Okay, right. So this is how it is going to work, guys, and we are done setting up this automation. And guys, you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually. After that, as and when you are going to receive any email from a particular email address, you will receive these WhatsApp notifications automatically. And the good part is you can use this same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
In this video, we are going to see how to send WhatsApp messages for failed Stripe payments. So every time there's a failed payment through Stripe, which is a payment gateway, you want to send a WhatsApp message to the user who has just tried to make the payment. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be Stripe and your action application will be Interact, that helps you in sending WhatsApp messages. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, we have reached the landing page of the software. Now here we have to sign in. So since I'm an existing user, I'm simply going to sign in. If you are a new user, you can sign up. So here we have reached all applications page, and these are the various products of Pabbly we are going to access now for Pabbly Connect, as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect. Now this here is the dashboard. On the right hand side there is a blue tab. Let's click on this, and as we do that, here we are supposed to name this workflow. You can give any random name. Now what is my objective here? So let's say that I'm making a payment through Stripe payment gateway, and every time there's a failed payment, then this particular notification about the failed payment should reach my user. So I'm going to name it as send WhatsApp messages for failed Stripe payments. I'm going to click on create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application here will be Stripe. So let's click on this. And now the trigger event. So the trigger event here will be payment failed. So basically this workflow is going to run every time a payment is failed in Stripe. Now here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect and Stripe so that Pabbly Connect can collect the information. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, we have to copy this URL that has been provided here, and this here is the help desk. So please read this carefully. Let me show you exactly what we have to do. So I've already logged into my Stripe account and I've turned on the test mode because this is just a test submission. So we have to first go to developers. Now here you can see webhooks. So we are going to click on webhooks. Now on the right hand side we have add endpoint. So let's click on this. As we do that, here we are supposed to paste this URL that we have just received through Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go back to Stripe. Let's continue because here we have to provide the password. Now here I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied. If you wish to add any description to your URL, you can do that. Now I'm going to go down and here is the version. So always remember that we have to select the latest API version. And now here we are supposed to select the events. So it is very well mentioned here that we have to choose payment intent, payment failed. So here first of all I'm going to go down and we are going for the payment thing. So payment intent. And in payment intent, we have to go for payment intent, payment failed. So this here is the event that we have to select. Let's click on add events and add endpoint. So as soon as we do that, here our webhook has been added. Now what is Pabbly Connect asking me to do? It is asking me to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So now I'm going to take you to Stripe. Let's go to payments. Let's go to payment links. Now here these are the various products and these are the payment links. So let's say that I want to purchase PHP course for beginners for 8 weeks. So I'm going to copy this and open this here in a new incognito tab. And as I do that, here we have reached the payment page. Now let's fill in the details here. So let's say the email address here is new dummy12@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the phone number. So here is the phone number. Okay, so once we have entered the phone number, the next is card information. So these are the test cards. Now here if I say decline payments, so this is the generic decline test card. So I'm going to copy this and here I'm going to paste the same. So let's enter the details and let's say the CVC number is 123. Now what is the name on card? It is new dummy 1. Okay, then we have the address. So this is India and here I'm just filling out some random address. Let's click on subscribe. As I do that, here we can see that my card has been declined, which means the payment has been failed. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's see if we have received the response, and yes, here it is. So what is the type? It is payment intent, payment failed. Now as I take you down, so here you can see this here is the name of our course. Or this here we can say it is the name of the product. Then this here is the amount. The original amount was 4,999, but here it is showing 4,99,900. Why? Because Stripe has a little glitch. It doesn't take the decimal into account, and that is why the entire number has been changed. Then again, as I take you down, here we have received the details. But if you will see now here we have received the email address as well, and this here is the address. It says that my card was declined, but I haven't received the details of the user. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another action step here. This time the application will be Stripe once again. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be, so I'm going to take you down and I'm going to retrieve a customer by email. Why? Because I haven't received the customer details. So now I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection and here I'm going to map the data. Now how I'm going to do this? So as I click on this and go to the previous step, here I'm going to look for the email address. Here I'm going to look for the email address. So this here is the email address. So this is the customer's email. Now the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping means that I already have this information in the previous step and I'm just going to retrieve it here. And this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see this here is the customer ID. Then again we have the address and this here is the email. Then this is the name of the person and we have also received the mobile number. So now once I have received this, what is my objective? I want to send a message on WhatsApp notifying the person that the payment has been failed, where I'm also about to mention the amount, but here the amount is incorrect. Now to correct the same, what I'm going to do is, so here I'm going to add another action step and this time I'm going to choose a feature by Pabbly which is number formatter. And here what is the action event? Perform math operation. Let's click on connect. So as I click on this, I go to step 1 and as I take you down, so here is the amount. And now I'm going to put a comma and write 100. Why? Because I wish to divide this by 100. So what is the operation here? Divide. Let's click on save and send test request, and here we have received the actual amount. Now finally, I'm going to add my last action step, which is interact. So this particular application is going to help me in sending WhatsApp messages, and this is extremely easy to operate. So what is the action event here? Send WhatsApp template message. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the interact account. I'm going to select add new connection. Now to set up this connection, I need a secret key. So first you have to log into your interact account. I have already done the same, and then this here is the hyperlink. We have to click on this. So let's click on this, and here we have been directed to another page. This is developer settings, and here you can see this here is your secret key. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste this over here, and let's click on save. So once this is done, now here we have to map this information. So for phone number, we have got 3 fields. So if let's say that you have received the phone number without the country code, so you can manually mention the country code here and then phone number here. If you have received the phone number, complete phone number, so you can simply fill this particular field and you can ignore the above 2 fields. Now if I show you, so here you can see that we have received the complete phone number. So I'm going to map the same over here. So go to step 2, and as I take you down, so this here is the phone number. Now comes the template code name. So I already have created a lot of templates. Let me show you the same. For first, I'm going to go to this hyperlink. So here I'm going to take you to active templates, and here we have failed payment message. Let me show you this template. So now here first of all the name of the template is failed payment message. Then we have to select a category, and I have selected utility, and then we have to select the language. I have selected English. Now you can always select different headers like a text, image, video or document. Since this is a simple message, I have selected none. Next, here is the body. So here it is written dear, then there is a number within double curly braces. Your transaction of rupees, another number, has failed against the product, and then another number. Please complete the transaction to avail the services. Regards, Pabbly Connect. Now what are these 3 numbers? So these 3 numbers are basically variables that can be changed with every WhatsApp message automatically. So you do not actually have to rewrite everything, or so you do not have to do anything manually. Now the next thing is footer and buttons. So you can always select a footer for your message template, and you can add call for action buttons. I have not added this, and once you have created a template, you have to add sample, and then you're done. Now comes the template code. So here in the address bar, you can see failed underscore payment underscore message. This here is your template code. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. The next thing is language code. So since we have selected English, the language code would be EN as mentioned here in the help desk. Now comes the header value. So I have selected none. I'm going to leave this blank. If you have selected any image or video, you can add the link over here. Next is body variable values. So I have got 2 body variable values. First is the name, and second here is the amount, and then we have the name of the product. So first of all, here we have to add the name. So I'm going to go to step 2. So this here is the name. The next thing is I'll put a comma, and then we have to add the amount. For this, I'm going to go to step 3. And then finally the name of the product. For that, I'm going to go to step 1, and here I'm going to write this here is the name of the product. Okay. And now since we have not selected the CTA button, we are going to leave these 2 fields blank, and let's click on save and send test request. So as we do that, here we have received a positive message, which basically says that now a notification must be sent on WhatsApp. So now I'm going to take you to WhatsApp, and here you can see that we have received a message. Let me show you this. Dear new dummy 1, your transaction of rupees 4,999 has failed against the product. This here is the name of your product. Please complete the transaction to avail the services. Regards, Pabbly Connect. So we have received the message. This basically means that our integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back to Stripe, and here I'm going to copy this link once again, open this in a new incognito window, and here we have reached the payment page, and now I'm going to fill in the details. Let's say the email address this time is strange new at pabblytutes.com. Then here we have the phone number. Then we have the card information. So again I'm going to copy the card details. So this here's the card detail, and let's paste this. Month and year CVC, and name on the card is strange user, and here is the address. Let's click on subscribe. So here you can see that again my card has been declined, and now what should happen? Automatically I should receive a WhatsApp message. So let's go to WhatsApp, and yes, here you can see dear strange user, and then we have received the same message. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Stripe, where the event is payment failed. Then again we have chosen Stripe as the application, and this time the event was to retrieve a customer by email. Then we had chosen a feature by Pabbly, which is number formatter, to perform a math operation, basically to correct the amount. And finally our action application was Interact, where we had the event as send WhatsApp template message. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to get WhatsApp messages when a new Slack channel is created. Now suppose guys, you and your team members use Slack as a communication platform, and you want that whenever a new channel is created in Slack, you want to get the details of that newly created channel as a notification on your WhatsApp. So let me tell you, you can actually automate this process. So in this automation, whenever a new channel will be created in our Slack account, automatically you will get a notification on WhatsApp using Interact on your WhatsApp number that a channel is been created with the newly created channel details. And to send the WhatsApp messages, we are going to use Interact in this video, which is one of the official APIs of WhatsApp. So if you want to know how you can set up this automation for yourself, to know this, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Slack to WhatsApp, or should I say Interact. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window, and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Slack account, our Slack channel with Pabbly Connect in our trigger window, so that every time a new channel is created in our Slack account, the details of that newly created channel will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger. It will get started. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those new channel details to Interact, and using Interact, we are going to receive a WhatsApp message automatically as a notification whenever a new channel will be created in Slack with the newly created channel details. Now let's see how it is done. So here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Slack. Just select Slack over here. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as new channel. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Slack button, and then after clicking on it, it is asking us token type. So while making a connection with Slack, we have 2 different types of token. First one is a user-based token, and second one is a bot-based token. So what is the difference between a user-based token and a bot-based token? Here in this help text, you can see a hyperlink. Just click on it and it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this particular page, you can see a complete difference, a complete distinction between the user-based token and the bot-based token. So you can read this and you can select which type of token you want to use. Right now, I'm going to use the user-based token over here. And then just click on save. Now as we click on save, because we have already logged into a Slack account in our browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. So we are just going to select our Slack account over here and scroll down and click on allow. And as we click on allow, we will see our Slack account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, here you can see a button named as Save and Send Test Request. And when we are going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button, the details of the last channel, most recent channel which was created in our Slack account will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, let's create a new channel in Slack. We will go to our Slack account and here guys, we are going to create a new channel. Click on Add Channel button, create new. For example, I would like to name this channel as Pabbly Test. This is the name of the channel. Let's click on Create over here. So just now we have created a new channel in our Slack account. And we will see after creating this channel, when we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on Save and Send Test Request, the details of this newly created channel will be received in response. So here in response, you can see that we have received some details. We have received the timestamp that at what date and time this channel was updated last. Here you can see the shared team ID that with which team this channel has been shared. Then we'll scroll down. You can see the name of the channel as well. Like this is the name of the channel. We'll scroll down further. Then we have how many members do we have in this channel. Then here you will scroll down. You can see the channel ID. So here guys, here you can see that after opening this channel in Slack, in the URL section, you can see this channel ID. And this is the exact same channel ID of this newly created channel. You can see the user ID of the user who has created the creator's ID. You can see the timestamp, the date and time at which this channel was created, and also the contacts team ID. So here guys, in this way, whenever we are going to create a new channel in Slack, all these details of newly created channel will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So here the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the new channel details in our Pabbly Connect account. Now what we have to do, we have to move to step 2. And in step 2, we have to send these same details to Interact so that using Interact, we can get a WhatsApp notification on our number whenever a new channel is created in our Slack account. For that, we will just scroll down and come to our action window over here. And here in Choose Apps, search for Interact. Just select it. After selecting Interact in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send WhatsApp Template Message. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Interact account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we just have to enter the secret key of our Interact account. Now here you must be thinking how you're going to get the secret key of your Interact account. So what you have to do, you just have to go to your Interact account and from the left sidebar, click on this gear option and go to settings. After coming to the settings page, from the left sidebar, go to developer settings. And here at this developer settings page, you can see the secret key of your Interact account. Just copy this key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after pasting this, just click on save. Now when we click on save, we will see our Interact account is going to get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the country code, phone number or full phone number. So guys, here we have to enter the phone number, the mobile number of the user to whom we want to send the WhatsApp notification. So we want to get the WhatsApp notification of a new Slack channel on our own WhatsApp number, on our own WhatsApp account. So here guys, we have to enter our WhatsApp account number, WhatsApp phone number over here. Now here while entering the phone number, we have two different options. Either we can enter the country code and the 10 digits mobile number in two different fields, or we also have an option to enter the full phone number in this single field. We have to choose either one of them. Either we have to enter the country code or phone number in two different fields, or here the complete phone number. So I'm going to enter my complete phone number in this field over here. And because we are just going to get the WhatsApp notification on our number, you can actually type the data over here as well. You can manually enter these details over here. So I want that every time a new Slack channel is created, the details of that newly created channel should be received on my own WhatsApp number. That's why we have entered a static value. We have entered just my phone number over here. After entering the full phone number, what we have to do, we have to enter the template code name. Now here you must be thinking, what is this template code name? So to send WhatsApp messages using Interact, first we have to create a template of the message which we want to send. And then we have to get that template approved in our Interact account as well. And after getting that template approved, we can use that template message to send WhatsApp message to our number or any other user's number as well. Now here it is asking us for the template code name. So the template which we have created and got approved, that every template has a unique code name. We have to enter that code name over here. Now you must be thinking how you will get your template code name. So to get it, just go to your Interact account, go to the template section, and then here guys, we are just going to go to active. Now here in this template section, you just have to open the template message which you want to send, using which you want to send the WhatsApp message. I have created this template message named as new Slack channel. So this is the kind of message I want to send to my users or on my own number whenever I get a new Slack channel created in my Slack account. So this message says hi, and after hi you can see a variable over here, a number written in double curly braces. And again, you can see some other numbers written in double curly braces in this template message over here. So what are these numbers and why I have written them in double curly braces? We will have a look on these things in a couple of minutes, but first we have to select the template code name. So here we can see the template name, and after opening this template, here in the URL section, after template slash and before slash view, this is the template code name of this particular WhatsApp message template. We just have to copy this template code name from the URL section, get back to Pabbly Connect, and then just paste it over here. So this will be the template code name of this particular template which we have opened over here, which we have created to get Slack channel notification on WhatsApp. Then it is asking us language code, that in which language we want to send the message. So I have created this template message in only one language, that is English. So I'm going to enter the language code of English, that is small en over here. If you have created your WhatsApp message template in any other language, you just have to enter the language code of that particular language over here as well. If you want to get a list of all the language code, here in hyperlink you will get a link. Just click on it, and here you can see a list of all the language codes in which you can create WhatsApp message template. After language code, it is asking us for the header value. So while creating this template message, here you can see that we also have an option to get or send some headers as a WhatsApp message as well. With the WhatsApp message, you can add some kind of header text, header images, videos, or documents as well. So while creating the template, you just have to select that what kind of header you want to send. Right now, while creating this template, I haven't selected any kind of headers because in the WhatsApp message of a new Slack channel notification I am getting, I don't want any header over there. So if you want, you can add some header, images, text or video or document over here, and whatever details you are going to enter. If you select a header text, you can enter the value that you want to place in place of those header text over here in this header value field. If you have selected header as an image, video or document, you just have to enter the link, the URL of those files, media files over here in this header value section. Now, because I have not selected any headers in my template message, we can ignore this field for now. Then it is asking us body variable values. Now here guys, in our template message, we noticed I have added some numbers in double curly braces. So these numbers in double curly braces are some variables, some dynamic text. So after hi, I wanted to mention my name. Then this message says, hope you are doing well. We just wanted to let you know that we have created a new channel on Slack for our team. And it's where we will be sharing updates and important information. New channel details. Here we can see another variable 2, where we are going to mention the channel name. Then we are going to mention the channel ID in the WhatsApp message and also the date and time, that at what date and time this channel was created. So the name of the channel ID and the created date time are going to change every time I receive a new WhatsApp message. So guys, every time a new Slack channel is created, the details are going to get changed. The channel name, channel ID, created date, all of these details will be new. So this means these details which we are going to enter in this WhatsApp message are dynamic text, which means which are going to change for every sending message. And to add these kind of dynamic text in our template message, in our WhatsApp message, we add these variables. We add numbers in double curly braces. And the text, the data which we want to place, which we want to enter in place of these variables, we can enter that data in this body variable value fields. So let's see how it is done. The first thing which we have, the first variable which we have is after hi. And after hi, I wanted to mention my name. So here in body variable value, what text, what value you want to enter over there, we have to enter that. So I'm going to enter my name over here, for example, Akash. Or instead of this, you can use demo as well. Right now I'm using this name as demo. Then let's add a comma over here. Why comma? Let's read the help text. enter the value of variables in your template's body. If template's body is hey 1 in bracket, your order number is 2, then add the following format. John means the value of first variable, and after a comma, let's add the value of second variable. So in this way, guys, we are going to add these details, these variable values over here in this body variable value field. So we have entered the variable value for the first variable, that is 1. Now in place of variable 2, we wanted to mention the name of the channel. So let's add a comma, and after adding the comma from this drop down from Slack responses, we have to select the name of the channel. So in Slack responses of trigger, here you can see that as we have created a new Slack channel, the details of the Slack channel was received. And in those details, we have received the name of the channel as well. So we have to basically map this response of same channel name over here. So just click here, and from the drop down, select the response of the channel name and map it over here. After channel name, in the third variable, we wanted to mention the channel ID. So from Slack, we have also received the channel ID, the ID of the channel. So let's search for it. And here it is. This is the channel ID. And we have to map this response of channel ID over here as well. So after channel name, let's add a comma, and for the third variable from the drop down, map the response of channel ID. Just select it and map it over here. Now in fourth variable, we wanted to mention the created date and time, that at what date and time this channel was created in our Slack account. So we have received the created date and time, but that date and time is in timestamp format. We can't read this timestamp format in our day-to-day life. So what we have to do, we have to actually change this created date and time from timestamp format to a normal readable format, and also the time zone as well. So when we get the API response from Slack of a new channel being created, this date and time, this timestamp is according to the UTC time zone. But I am in India and I want to get notified the time according to the Indian time zone. So here guys, what we are going to do, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect, a module of Pabbly Connect that is called date time formatter. And using it, we are going to change the format and the time zone of this created date and time. So we are going to change this channel created date and time from timestamp format to a normal format of day, months and year, which we use in our day-to-day life. For that, just scroll down. Before this action step of interact, click on this add action step button over here. And then here in choose app, search for date time formatter. Just select it. After selecting date time formatter, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as format date with time zone. Then just click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is the date, that what is the response of date whose format and time zone we want to change. So we have this response of created date in the timestamp format. So we have to map this response of timestamp over here in this date field. Just click here. From the drop down from Slack responses, select the response of created and map it. Then it is asking us from format, that in which format this date and time is present right now. And in the drop down, here you can see a list of different formats over here. Out of all of them, we are going to select this format of timestamp because this date and time is now present in timestamp format. Then it is asking us to format. So from the drop down, here you can see a list of different format once again. And out of all of them, we have to select that in which particular format we want this date and time to be. So this is a format named as day, month, year, hours, minutes, and seconds. And we have the AM or PM time. So I want to change this date and time in this time format. So I'm selecting it over here. Then in from time zone, from the drop down, we are going to select UTC because as I told you, this date and time is received according to UTC time zone. And because I'm in India, and in India, we follow the Asia Kolkata time zone. And I want to get these details according to the Asia Kolkata time zone. That's why I'm selecting Asia Kolkata in 2 time zone. Then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the exact date and time, that at what date and time this channel was created in our Slack channel. Here you can see that today is 12th of April. So you can see in response, you can see that same date, 12th of April 2023. And this channel was created at 11:11 a.m. Here you can see that. And you can see in response, we have received the exact same date and time with seconds as well, 11:11 a.m. 33 seconds. So this means that using this date time formatter, we have successfully converted this created date time from timestamp format to a normal readable format. And we have to map this response of date and time, this result of formatted date and time, in this body variable value field, because in our template message, we wanted to send the created date and time as well. So while clicking here, you can see right now in the dropdown, you can't see any mapping data. Now, because we have added some new step, some new data before the interact step, that's why we just have to reconnect our interact account over here. Click on this connected button, just select the existing connection and click on save. And after reconnecting our interact account, what we have to do, we just have to scroll down. We will come to this body variable value field, click here. And now in the drop down, you can see the responses from Slack as well as the responses from datetime formatter. And from this response of datetime formatter, map the response of date and time of channels created date. After entering all the body variable values, guys, here you can see that we have completed this message. Now, instead of this, if you have created more than these variables in your template message, by adding commas, you can just keep on adding the values in place of these variables. Just one thing which you have to notice that the sequence of these values should be the same. Like the first value should be for the first variable. Thus, after comma, the second value should be of the second variable in this way. After entering the body variable value, guys, the next thing it asks us is position of CTA button, call to action button. So here in this template message, we also have an option to add some kind of call to action buttons. Right now in this template, we haven't added any call to action button. So we can ignore this field of call to action button. And also here we have another field of value of variable in dynamic URL. Now because we have also not added any dynamic URL into the call to action button. So we can ignore these two fields for now. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the WhatsApp number which we have entered, on that particular number, a WhatsApp message is being sent. So let's check the WhatsApp account of this number. So we'll just go to a new tab and open the WhatsApp account. And yes, here you can see that on my same WhatsApp number which we have entered while sending this message, while creating this interact action step, we have received a message. This message says, hi demo, means the same name which we have entered in this body variable value. Then after that, the message says, hope you are doing well. We just wanted to let you know that we have created a new channel on Slack for our team. And it's where we'll be sharing updates and important information. New channel details, we have the same channel name, Pabbly Test, the same Slack channel which we have just now created. Then after that, you can see the same channel ID as well, the channel ID of newly created channel, and the date and time, that at what date and time this channel was created. So these were some basic details which I wanted to send as a WhatsApp message on my number whenever a new channel is created in Slack. So in this way, guys, you can see that we have created this automation workflow using which whenever a new channel is going to get created in my Slack account, automatically the details of that newly created channel will be received instantly as a WhatsApp message on my WhatsApp number. Now guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. We will get back to our Slack account and we are going to create a new channel over here. So let's name this channel as real time test, just a dummy name, and click on create. Now this channel is just now created in our Slack account. And after creating this channel, we will see within 10 minutes, a WhatsApp message will be received on our number with the new channel details. Now it basically takes 10 minutes of time because the connection of Slack and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new channel data on our Slack account every 10 minutes. And if it will check that in last 10 minutes whether a new channel is created, and if we have created any new channel, it will get the details of this newly created channel, come back to Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow is going to get triggered. So let's wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes now. Now let's check our WhatsApp account. And yes guys, here you can see that we have received a new message which says, hi demo, means my name. Hope you are doing well. We just wanted to let you know that we have created a new channel on Slack for our team. And it's where we'll be sharing updates and important information. We have the channel details like the channel name, real-time test. Same channel name which we have given to our new Slack channel. Then we have the channel ID. This is the channel ID. And here you can see that in the URL section, this is the exact same channel ID too. And also you can see the exact same date and time, that at what date and time this channel was created on our Slack account on 12th of April 2023, 11:31 a.m. So this means, guys, this automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, every time a new channel will be created on our Slack account, the details of that newly created channel will be received on our WhatsApp account as a new WhatsApp message. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
How to sync Telegram messages with WhatsApp automatically. So in this video, I'll show you how you can connect a Telegram and WhatsApp in such a way that every time a new message is received in one of your Telegram group, how you can automatically get the same message on your WhatsApp as well. Yes, you can receive the very same message. You can get the notification about the very same message on your WhatsApp without doing anything manually. So if you also want to sync your Telegram and WhatsApp messages, come with me and I will show you how you can set this automation for yourself. So this is my Telegram account and here you can see I have created a group with the name Pabbly Team, and whatever the message I have received here, the same message has been received on my WhatsApp number as well. And this is how you can also sync your Telegram group messages with WhatsApp. For that, you will have to build a connection in between Telegram and WhatsApp. So basically, I'm sending and receiving the messages on WhatsApp using this Interact application. So I will have to build a connection in between Telegram and Interact, and I am going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect to multiple applications and automate your tasks. Well, you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in. Then I have clicked on access now, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now the very first thing you'll have to do is to click on this create workflow button and simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I'm going to paste the same name as when message is arrived in Telegram, get same message on WhatsApp. Now click on create and then you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever the message is received in one of your Telegram group, basically in Telegram application, automatically receive the same message in WhatsApp application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. And here I am building an automation in Telegram application and WhatsApp application, basically in Interact application. So that is why I have selected Telegram as my first application, and in trigger event I am going to select the set webhooks watch updates. Okay, so the idea here is we are going to connect our Telegram account with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, for that you will have to click on this connect button, then click on add a new connection, and it will ask you to follow these instructions. So here firstly it is saying go to your Telegram. So this is my Telegram account, and here to create a new bot, type /new bot to the message box and press enter. Okay, so firstly I will take you to my Telegram account, and here I'm going to search for the bot father. Well, here you can see the bot father is already available. Let me first delete all the existing messages so that it will be visible to you very clearly. All right, so I'll have to wait. Why it has not deleted? Okay. Alright, the messages, the chat history has been deleted. Now I'm going to follow the instructions one by one. Okay, so firstly it is asking to create a new bot, type /new bot to the message box and press enter. So I'm going to copy the same and I will press the same thing. I will enter the same thing and then I am going to press enter, and here you can see it is saying that alright, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. Okay, so firstly you will have to provide a random name to your bot. So how about I provide the name as WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp Telegram connection 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm hoping that it will take this name in the first time only. Press enter. And yes, good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot like this, for example, and it has also provided an example. So how about I will copy the same thing and I am going to provide this particular username. So let me remove this 3, 2, 1, press underscore, and then as per the instruction I am going to add this bot. Okay, press enter, and here you can see the bot has been created. Congratulations on your new bot. You will find it at this particular place, and here you can see we have finally received the token, which I'm going to copy and paste it into the Pabbly Connect, and this is how you can connect your Telegram account with the Pabbly Connect. And now what will happen, every time you will receive a new message into Pabbly team group, the same message will be received via Pabbly Connect. But before that, I'm going to do one more very important settings, that is, this is the group, the Pabbly team group, whose messages I would like to receive. Okay, so firstly I'm going to copy the name of my bot, and then I am going to add the very same bot into this particular group. Basically you will have to add your bot into that group whose messages you would like to receive. Currently there are 7 members into this particular group. I'm going to add one more member, and this time the member is actually our bot which we have just created. Okay, and not just that, you will also have to make this bot as an admin of this group. Okay, so currently who is the admin of this particular group? Well, I cannot see it into my Telegram web. I'll have to check it from my Telegram application, basically from my mobile. Okay, I'm going to make this particular bot as an admin of my Pabbly team group. For that, I'll have to use Telegram into my mobile application. Basically, you can also change the admin permission from the mobile only. Okay, so let's wait for that. Alright, so I have made this particular bot as an admin of this Pabbly team group using the mobile application of the Telegram. Okay, now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see every time a new message is arrived from any of these 8 members, the same message will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I will ask one of my friend to send a message here, and you will see how the same message will be received via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here you can see the Neeraj Srivastav have sent a message that, hello team, a customer is keep calling me and asking for the notes for which he has already paid last night. I'm sharing his number. Please look into this query. The customer name is here, the customer number is here. Okay, now I will come back to Pabbly Connect and check whether the response is received or not, and here you can see the response is received already. And if I will check into this message text, it is the same message, the exact message which the Neeraj Srivastav has sent into our Telegram group. And let us check for other details. So here we have the first name, basically we even have the username, the last name, and we even have the first name of the person. Okay, so this is how, and we even have the group name. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to send a message into our Telegram group, the same message will be received via Pabbly Connect already, basically automatically. And here you can see, since this trigger works instantly, the message will be received instantly in no time. Okay, now the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation of our integration is working absolutely fine, which was connecting Telegram group and Pabbly Connect and capturing the data here. Now we are going to send the same data to Interact application because we want to send the WhatsApp messages. Basically, I want to send the same message on one of my WhatsApp number. Basically, I would like to receive this message on my WhatsApp number. Now in action event, you will have to select this send WhatsApp template message. Simply click on connect, and just like we have connected Telegram and Pabbly Connect, you will also have to connect your Interact account with Pabbly Connect, for which you will have to click on this add a new connection if you are building the connections for the first time, and it will ask you the secret key. So from where you can get the secret key, simply click on this hyperlink, and if you are already logged in into your Interact application, it will directly take you to that specific page from where you can get your token, basically the secret key. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code and pasting it here, but I have already connected my interactive with the Pabbly Connect. So how about I use this existing connections? But make sure if you are building the connections for the first time, you will have to go with this add a new connection, and it is mandatory to provide that secret key. Okay, I'm going with the existing connection, clicking on save, and this is how the interact application will be connected immediately with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the phone number, and that too at two places. Okay, one is actually the phone number, the second one is actually the full phone number. Now what is that and what is the difference? Okay, so firstly I'll show you some note provided by the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so it is clearly saying that it is mandatory to give a value for either the full phone number or for both the phone number and the country code. Okay, so assume that on whatever the number you would like to send or receive the message, if that number consists of the country code as well, then it will be considered as the full number. Here you can see the country code along with the phone number. But just in case if you do not have the number, if you do not have the country code along with your phone number, in that case you will have to provide the values individually. But if you have the full phone number basically with the country code, you will have to provide the number into this specific field. So how about I provide my number here exactly, and I'm not going to take the number from any place, because here in this particular case I would like to receive the notification on my WhatsApp number only. So here I will be adding my number only, that too with the country code. Okay, and here right in front of you I'm simply adding this dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace this number with the genuine one when I'm about to click on this save and send request button. Okay, now I have provided the full number. It is asking for the template code name. So what are the templates? Okay, so I will take you to my interact application, and here you will see from the left hand sidebar you will notice an option of template. Simply click on that template section, and here exactly into this active section you will find various templates which is created by me or by my team. So what are these templates? So whenever you want to send or receive a message to your customer, to your clients, or to any user, firstly you will have to create a message template from this particular button into your application, then get it approved via Facebook, and then only you can initiate the conversation with your customers by sending that template message. Okay, and here you can see I have created several message template into my interact application, and few of them are approved. Basically the templates marked with the green color are actually the approved one, the templates marked with the red color are actually the rejected one, and I do not have currently any pending template, but those templates will be marked as the yellow in color. Okay, and how you can create this template? So I am going to show you my existing message template which I have created and which I have got the approval, so that you will understand that how you can also create a template. So firstly you will have to provide a name to your message template, then you will have to select a language, then you will have to select the header. Well, again it is optional, it is completely up to you whether you would like to attach anything along with your message. In my message I have attached a text into my header, so that is why I have specified the text here. Okay, this is my interact application. Again it is completely up to you, and this is the body section. Basically from here exactly you can create your message which you would like to send or receive. Okay, and you must be thinking that what are these numbers into my message which I have packed with the curly braces. Okay, so whatever the values you want to keep on changing automatically, you will have to specify those values in the form of variable. Now how you can add these variables into your message? Well, basically when you are going to create your message template, you will find a button called as add variable exactly at this particular place. Okay, but currently I am actually into the view mode, and this template is already approved, so that is why that specific option is not visible into this particular section. But don't worry, into this editing mode you will be able to find that option, and it is completely up to you that how many variables you would like to add into your message. And again, whatever the values you want to keep on changing, automatically you will have to keep them into the form of variable. Again, the footer is optional, it is completely up to you, and buttons are optional. I have not added anything. And make sure here I would like to give you a small tip that make sure when you are going to submit this template for the approval, do not forget to provide the samples. Now what are the samples? So basically you are specifying, you are telling the system that what values will come in place of these variables as a dummy content, as a sample content. Okay, so this is how you can also create a template and get it approved. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, but before that let me copy the template code which you can get from this URL section, and do not include any slash. Okay, alright, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to provide the template code. Now it is asking for the language. Well, I have selected English as the language, so code will be EN. If just in case I have selected English US as the language, in that case EN US will be the code. So basically as per the language you will have to provide the code, and you can check for that here by checking this particular link. Now it is asking for the header value. Well, again, it is completely up to you whether you would like to keep any header value or not. Well, yes, I would like to keep this particular text. I want that every time a message will arrive, this heading should be attached along with my message. So that is why I am going to add this particular data, this particular content, this particular line here. Now the most interesting part of this particular WhatsApp section is body variables value. So basically we are going to provide that what values will come in place of these variables from here exactly, and how, what is the syntax, what is the format. Well, the format is already given here. You just need to provide the value and simply put a comma, and after that you can provide the value of the second variable. Okay, so firstly I want that here the group name should appear from where I'm actually receiving the message. So I'll have to check whether I have received any group name into my above application, from the above application or not. And yes, I have received this chat title as the Pabbly team. So I am going to add this particular data, and instead of manually copying this data and paste it here, I'm going to map it. And mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field, and this is how you will find the above data here in the drop down. Simply search for that specific data and click on that data, and this is how the value will be mapped. Okay, the second thing it is asking for, basically I have specified the second thing as the sent via, basically from whom I have received that particular message. So I have received that message from Neeraj Srivastav. I remembered, I'm sorry for that. So I'm going to map the first name and the last name of that person. Okay, so I'm going to map the first name. Now I'll give a space, and then I'm going to provide again the last name as well. Okay, alright, so I have mapped the first name and the last name. Now again I'll have to put a comma, and the last thing I have is the whole message. Okay, so I'm going to map the message here. So again I have received the message that hello team, a customer is keep calling me and asking for the notes. Alright, so I have successfully mapped the message as well, and this is how you can provide the values of your variables. I have not included any dynamic URL, any dynamic button, so I'm going to leave these two fields blank. And before I click on this particular button, firstly I am going to delete this existing message so that I can show you how the messages will be arrived automatically. And I will also have to change this dummy number with my personal genuine WhatsApp number. Alright, so I have provided my WhatsApp number. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, fingers crossed, waiting for the response. And here you can see the response is received, and into my response it is saying that message has been sent. I'll have to check my WhatsApp web. Alright, so here you can see the message is arrived into my WhatsApp number. New message in Telegram group. This is the same heading. Dear manager, new messages arrived in one of your Telegram group. The group name is Pabbly team, sent via Neeraj Srivastav, and the message is hello team, a customer is keep calling me and asking me for the notes for which he has already paid last night. I'm sharing his number. Please look into this query. The customer name is dummy customer. The customer number is this. Thanks, all the best. Enjoy automation. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time someone is going to send a message into your Telegram group, you can receive the very same message into your WhatsApp application. And for that, you'll have to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. And after that, every time someone is going to send a message, it will be received via WhatsApp. And once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you can simply close Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And here I have forgot to tell you that, so whatever the details you have mapped here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so in this particular place, I have provided this data with the help of mapping. So these details will be replaced automatically, but wherever I have provided the data manually, that detail will remain same in every case. Just in case if you want to access this automation which I have created right in front of you, I will also attach the link of my workflow into my description box. You can simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
Guys, welcome to a tutorial on how to send image links on WhatsApp automatically. So guys, in this video, I'll show you how to set up a simple automation by which you can send image links to specific contacts on WhatsApp automatically just by adding the contact details and image links in a row in Google spreadsheet. And guys, we are going to set up this automation without any coding, super simply. And if you are a business owner and want to automate your customer service, or you are just someone who want to save time in sending images on WhatsApp, this automation video is for you. So stay tuned, let's begin. To set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, and it is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly. And from here you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to sign in and you will see the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application right here. And from here guys, you have to click on this create workflow button to set up the workflow. Here you can give a suitable name as well. So I'm giving the name to this workflow as Google Sheets image links on WhatsApp. Okay, so after giving this name, just click on create button and you can see your workflow page started loading up here. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So our automations are based on these two things only. So trigger is that event which is going to start this workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the automated response of the trigger. So here guys, you have to choose the trigger application first. So in our use case, adding of the contact details and media links in Google Sheets will act as a trigger for this workflow. So here we are going to search for Google Sheets application. Okay, then you have to select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row, and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this URL, we are going to create a connection with our spreadsheet, and after that we are going to follow these steps. We are going to follow these steps to create this connection, and after that we are going to capture the response of that connection. Okay, so let me show you how to create this connection. So this is my spreadsheet guys. And in this spreadsheet, I am adding these details: the name of the person to whom I'm sending the message, the WhatsApp number of the person, and an image link. Okay, so I have created this link using my WordPress account. So this media is uploaded on my WordPress website. You can get these links from any other place as well. Okay, so first of all guys, if you are using multiple Google accounts in the same browser, it is better to open the spreadsheet in incognito window so that you can create the connection properly. Okay, so I'm opening it here in incognito mode, and here guys, you have to click on this extensions button, and from here click on add-ons, then click on get add-ons, and from this Google Workspace Marketplace window, you have to search for an add-on which is called Pabbly, Pabbly, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and you have to install it here. So it will be installed in just 2 minutes. Okay, and after installing this add-on, you have to refresh the spreadsheet. This is an important step. Okay, and after refreshing the spreadsheet, when you click on extensions again, you will find the Pabbly Connect webhooks option available here in the drop down only. Okay, and from here when you click on this initial setup, you will find this window, and here you will find two fields. First is the webhook URL field and the other is a trigger column field. So in this webhook URL field, you have to paste the URL that you got from your workflow, and in the trigger column, you have to mention the last data entry column or the final data column of your spreadsheet. So what does this final or the trigger column means? So here you can see, guys, whenever I'm going to start adding the data in any row, I'll start from column A here, and then I'll fill the WhatsApp number in this cell. Then I come on this C column, and here I'm going to finally put the image link. So as I'm going to put the image link here, that is going to trigger the workflow. So C column is our trigger column. Okay, right. So first of all, let me just copy the webhook URL that we have here in the workflow. So click on copy, and as you copy this, you will find that it will start waiting for the webhook connections response. This means after creating the connection, we are going to bring some data from the spreadsheet to here in this response section, and that will act as a test data for us. Okay, so just go back to the spreadsheet, extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, initial setup. Okay, and here you can see our webhook URL is already pasted here. This is an old one. Let me remove this, and now let me paste a new one. Okay, and this trigger column is the same, the C column. Now click on send test button to send the data from your spreadsheet to your workflow as the test data. So the first row that you have will be sent to your workflow as the test data. I am clicking on send test here. Okay, and here you can see test data sent successfully written here. Okay, let's see in our workflow if we got the data captured. And here you can see, guys, we got the data captured here, and in this data you can see the WhatsApp number, the trigger column, the spreadsheet's name, and here the name of the customer, the image link also. We got the data captured here like this. Okay, so now you can go back to the spreadsheet, and now you can click on submit here, and you can see the setup is configured. Now you can close this window, and you have to do one last thing here. Click on extensions, and from Pabbly Connect webhooks option, check this send on event option as well. So when you check this send on event option, whenever you are going to add any new row, that is going to trigger the workflow. Okay, right. Now open the workflow, and now it is time to send a message to this person whose data we have captured as the test data. For that, we are going to use this action step, and here we are going to connect with Interact application. So Interact is a WhatsApp business solution provider by which you can get the access of WhatsApp's API and send messages automatically. So here in this action event, you have to select this send WhatsApp template message option. So, and after selecting this event, click on connect here, and from here select add new connection, and here it is asking for the secret API key of Interact application, and you will find it in the developer settings of Interact. Let me show you that. This is Interact application, guys. Here on the bottom left hand side, we have this settings option. Click on it. Under settings, just click on settings one more time. Okay, this is the settings page. Here we have this developer setting option. Click on it. Under developer setting, this is the secret key. So you just have to copy it. Okay, and you have to paste it here in this field like this. Then click on save, and you will be connected with Interact application. Okay, right. So we are connected, and here it is asking for the country code, the phone number, full phone number, template code. So here, guys, you have to enter the country code of your country, then the phone number. But if you have the full phone number, you can place the full phone number along with the country code here only in this field, and you can leave these fields blank. So guys, I have received the full phone number here. You can see like this in this WhatsApp number label. So I'm going to map this label here in this field. But before that, you just have to click here and put a plus sign first, because we don't have the plus sign in the data that we got here. Okay, so put a plus sign manually, then click here, and the trigger step will appear here in the drop down. And when you click on this Google Sheets, you will see all the data here only that we have received in the trigger. So from here, map the WhatsApp number label like this. Then it is asking for the template code name. So guys, to send automated messages, we need to create templates first. So templates are the pre-created message structures that you have to create in an Interact application and get them approved. And after that, you can use those templates to send automated messages to multiple people. Okay. So here guys, you can see, let me show you in Interact application, the template I am using. Here I am using this template. Let me show you. Here you can see guys, this is the message template I am using. The name of the template is Republic Day Wishes. Okay. And here you can see in the header, we have an image attached here. Okay. So in the header, you can send a text, a video, a document, or an image, or if you want to leave it blank, you can select none. Okay. And here is the body of the message. May the bright colors of tricolor fill your life with patriotism and prosperity. This is a kind of wish for Republic Day, Indian Republic Day. Okay. And here in the footer, you can attach anything, or this is the default footer given by Interact application. You can add a call to action button as well in the same message. Okay. If you want to redirect your customers or your user on any website, you can have a CTA button here as well. So this is already approved to template. And here guys, you can see in this template body, we have this 1 and 2 in double curly braces. These are called the body variables or the placeholders of the message. And in these variables, you can place like the name of the person to whom you are sending the message and the name of the person who is sending the message. Okay. And these things are going to change with every message. So this is why these are called variables. Okay. So first of all, it is asking for the template code name. So you just have to open the template here like this. And on the top search bar, guys, after this before this view slash and after this template slash, in between these two things, you will find the template code like this. This is the template code. So you just have to copy this template code and you have to paste it here in this field like this. Okay. Then you have to fill the language code. So language code is English. So code of the English is EN. So you have to put EN here. You can read in the instructions as well. Okay. Code for English is EN. Code for English in US is EN_US. Okay. We are using general English. So I am just putting EN. In the header value, you have to place the media link or the file link or the image link that you want to send on with this message. And we got this image link here in the trigger step from our Google Sheets. This is the image link. So I'm going to map this image link here in this field. So you just have to click here and from this last step, map the link like this. Okay. Here is the body variables field. So guys, to get these variables filled automatically with every new message, you need to map the values of these variables in this workflow in this field. And you have to put the variables value in comma separated form. Okay. So the first value here you can see is for the name of the person who is to whom you are sending this message. So we got the name of the person here in this spreadsheet in the trigger. So just click here and from this Google Sheets tab, map the name. Okay. Then put a comma here and let's see what is the next field. Best wishes from team dash on Republic Day. So here I'm just putting Pabbly. Okay. So it will become team Pabbly. Okay. So the things you are putting here manually are going to remain static, but the labels you are mapping here are going to change with every execution of this workflow. So whenever you are going to add any new row, the name of the person is going to change. Okay. As well as the link of the image as well, because we have also mapped this. That's why it is necessary to map the data so that we can change the data with every new message. Okay. Here it is asking for the position of call to action button. Right now we do not have any CTA button, but if you have any button, you can select the position. These are two positions, 0 and 1. So you can select it. If you have any website address that you want to attach in the CTA button, you can place the address here. All right. After that, you can check the connection with WhatsApp by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and a test message will be sent to this WhatsApp number that you have mapped here. So this is not an original number, but I'm going to show you the demo of the message by putting my WhatsApp number here. Then we are going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. Okay. So guys, let's click on Save and Send Test Request button, and a message will be delivered to my WhatsApp here. I'm going to show you the message. So this is the response we have received, guys. Okay. And we are going to receive a message. Okay, so the message is here. Let me show you that. And here is the message you can see. And in this message, we have a image attached. Okay. And here you can see hello dummy name. So this is the same name I have mapped here in this variable field that got placed in the message in place of this body variables. So you can see in the message, the name is placed and the team Pabbly is also placed. So this is how it is going to work, guys. The image is here, the body variables are filled, and we have received a message on WhatsApp. So this is how it is going to work, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever you are going to add any data of the contact and the image link on Google Sheets, message will be delivered to that person on WhatsApp automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account, and you can start using this automation instantly.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.